Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Hold on. Happy Friday, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. I'm not going to make this a long live. Hey, Open Book, you the first one in the building. I'm not even going to make this a long live today at all because it is Friday and I want to just go on and start relaxing for my weekend. So I'll wait for a couple of minutes for the people to come on in. Let's talk about this. See how people feel about what the mom had to say. And I'm out of here. Yes. Let me get me some water while I'm waiting for some people to come in. It's kind of warm here today. Hey, Robert, I don't see you too much no more. But anyway, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, Robert. Appreciate you. How things been going with you, Robert? Hey, Miss Jazzy J, how you doing, sweetie? Y'all know I was gonna take this day off, but some people did hit me up and ask me to come live today to talk about the mom and how did I feel about the mom situation. So I said I would do it today because y'all know I be taking some days off sometime, y'all. Because sometimes y'all, ooh, Lord, you have to get a break. So I'm just going to start the video, y'all. Whoever come in. They can go back and watch the replay. I feel bad for the mom. I ain't even going to lie. And you know what, y'all? I was thinking, I hope people don't start going around and be like, oh, yeah, because you know how people start to spinning their little narratives. You know what they do, honey, on this internet. They'll start saying, well, she only had that nice funeral because of, people donated. Let me tell you something, honey. Donations didn't pay for that funeral. And you can tell that. That's clear as day. donations did not pay for that girl's funeral. That girl had a good insurance policy because the mom started that GoFundMe like maybe 2 days ago before the funeral. Everything was already arranged and all of that. You know, come on, look at that cash. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the repast. Look how it was set up. Come on, that girl had a family with love. You can tell she had good insurance. Because when I looked at that GoFundMe, I think that was the day before the funeral. It was only over $1,000. So for sure, that the GoFundMe did not pay for that funeral. You know, but you know how people gonna spend their narratives and try to feel like the family didn't have no money or anything like that. They put her away very, very well, very well. So, but we know how people get, y'all. So let's go.
I mean, why didn't they put up videos of her in the nail shop and he pulling up, jumping on her? Why didn't they put up the video 2 weeks earlier of that? She's dropping her baby out and she's running in the middle of the street and almost get hit because he's down there threatening her.
Right,
why didn't they put? Where is the?
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get it on the stage. Here we go.
Rational background, right? So rationally, this is a woman that in your life you wouldn't.
I don't know. My computer's been acting up.
At any moment, you ask yourself. She was late dropping my nephew off.
I don't know why is this giving me.
And I'm an attorney here at Atticus.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know why it's giving me a hard time to add to the stage.
And my nephew off.
Hold on. This was my computer been acting up. That shit pissed me off today. Not today. It keeps saying remove ad, remove ad. Okay, I'm adding it. What do you want me to do? Well, what in the hell? I don't know, y'all. It just I don't know what the hell is going on with my computer. My laptop has been acting up for a couple of days. I don't know why. Miss G and Gigi chat yesterday when you asked that lady if she liked the baby daddy too. I was hollering, yes, because that bitch got on my nerves, sister. Sis. Hey, sis, let me tell you, yo, like that lady literally got on my fucking nerve yesterday, sis. Like, because it made me feel like, can you put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me? I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Her service was absolutely amazing. Yes, it was. Y'all bear with me there because my laptop acting up again. I don't know why. My son haven't came over here yet. I'm definitely gonna get him to look at it. Thank y'all. Miss J, Jazzy, yes, that y'all, and I'm a type of person, y'all. I don't like calling people out their names, but that bitch really set me off in that chat yesterday. Like, because, and I don't know if Gigi caught that shit last night, but she was really against Meek. She was really against her. And the things that she was saying, it made me like, I had to say that, Jazzy. I had to ask her, damn, is you fucking the baby daddy too? Because you coming strong as shit in this chat. Was you fucking the baby daddy? Did you know the baby daddy? Did you live there? Like, what is going on? Because I had to come with this bitch full force. And then I guess, she tried to switch up and shit. Nah, bitch, stand on what the fuck you said. Like, you being disrespectful to this family right now. And y'all want to keep talking about, oh, Holly this and Holly that. Fuck Holly at this point. It was about showing respect to this family. You know what I'm saying? And the way she was coming in that chat yesterday, baby, I gave it to her raw. And I don't think I kept saying, Lord, I told them one, Ma, don't block me. She was like, you good. That girl got on my nerve. She was against her. Yes, she was, Miss J. She really was against her. Miss D, she was pissing me off too. That bitch pissed me. Yo. Woo, boy. If I could have came through that phone, oh, Lord. One girl posted that she tried to show up and attend her funeral and didn't know how, I don't know how it turned out. Well, now I don't know if we're talking about the same lady, but it was a lady on the witness stand that came on Gigi panel and said that she did go to that funeral. I don't think she went in, but she was there. And she pointed out everything, how long the blocks was crowded. I think she said it was over 5 or 6 blocks, shut down, cars was double parked. So she said she was there. It was nothing but love. No, a different lady said Carlos, huh? Really, open book? Wow. Well, baby, Carlos better go sit his fake ass down right now, okay? Yeah. Yeah, she said it was nowhere to park. The blocks was long. That's what she said at the funeral, and the police spotted. Wait, hold on, y'all. I really got to get my son over here. I'm gonna have to call him today. I don't know if he off work today or what, but I have to call my son today because, baby, I can't keep dealing with this goddamn stupid ass. And my laptop is not old, y'all. It is kind of like new, so I don't understand where the problem coming in at. Okay, let me read open book comment. Yeah, she said it was nowhere to park. Yep, she sure did. And at the funeral, the police spotted him away. Wow, so he did show up? You said that, Miss Lady. You said that yesterday in my chat. You damn sure did say that. But do you think the mother really was going to accept him and let him come? And from what Open Book was saying, that someone said that the little boy, which is her son, was laying on a cast crying and didn't want to move. Now, ain't that sad? That is so sad, y'all. But let's get into this video right quick, y'all, and we're going to talk about it. But Miss J, that lady pissed me off in that chat. I said, Dad, was you fucking him too? I even called her a bitch. She made me so goddamn mad. I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, bitch, do you live in Chicago? All right? You want to go by what you hear, like what we're going by, okay? And it doesn't even matter at this point. And see, the thing is, a lot of people have some type of sympathy. I have sympathy for people. I have love for people, whether I like you or not. You ain't got to like me because I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to shit like this could have been my daughter. You understand what I'm saying? This could have been any of our daughters. This could have been our niece. Like, come on. Like, this is crazy. And you know, oh man. And somebody in the chat asked her what she was doing over here. Somebody said, well, what you doing over here then? Shit, crazy bitch. All right, y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Latte, what's going on, my love? I think she wanted to her services because the family wouldn't seem pissed if she seen him there. He has a lot of nerve trying to show up. Exactly. Fuck you. And at this point, we don't even care about you being a baby father right now. Okay? Because this boy is grieving hard over his mom. He would never get to see his mom again. What as a dad could you tell him to make him feel better right now? Nothing. You cannot tell this baby anything to make this baby feel better. The grandmother even said that baby asked her, why do they do my mama like that, grandma? How do you think this is making this family feel? It ain't like this boy was a little couple of months old or 2 or 1 or 3 that wouldn't know nothing. He is going on 8 years old this month. He knows. He knows. He knows that his mother is never going to return. He knows that. This is something he had to live with the rest of his entire life. This baby may have even need counseling. There's nothing you can say right now to make your son feel good. Nothing. Y'all put a 1 if y'all can hear it. Let me know.
You still bumped into her. You were afraid for your life, and you were able to go get the gun and come back to face Romeo and shoot her. There was no attempt to pull off. It's premeditated. There was no attempt. If Carlos lived so close, you could have even ran back to the apartment for safety. There was no concern for your own son. Bullet straight. They sprayed. Something could have also happened to that sweet little boy that was just born, and unfortunately, he deserves better parents. So you have a woman that prioritized getting her child to school and getting him lunch, and then you have a woman that prioritized her preference of a man solely being with her.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
I have
put a 1 if y'all can hear it.
Not only the privilege to acknowledge and support and uplift the family of Romeo Meeks Blackman, but I have one strong Black woman on the live line with me.
Thank you, Miss Lady.
And it appears
exactly,
that she's in for family. I would like to acknowledge, since the tragic incident that took the life of her daughter of last Monday, we at WVON have been dedicated, and I would like to humbly give my condolences from not only my family, my personal family, but my family here at WVON, especially our CEO, who has been vehemently standing with us to not only raise awareness of who your daughter was, is, and her contributions that she was making. I've had intimate conversations with her, so I know my expressment of her sincere condolences is centered in the heart of what we're going to get to. And I want you all to be patient with me as we, discuss this with her mother and walk us through where we're at. So I would like to take the opportunity to welcome Tina McMiller and Romeo Miller's family to the Cleopatra Show. Good morning, you all.
Good morning. Good morning.
I thank you, first and foremost, for sharing.
Okay, these dumb commercials, Lord.
Saddle up, partner. We're learning about APR. Right, the annual percentage rate is how much it costs to borrow money over a year, including fees. So a lower APR means you're paying less in interest payments on top of
and foremost for sharing time during this moment, because I know you are in the midst of planning her homegoing celebration.
Thank you, Latte Baby.
And an acknowledgement, in the same breath, having to fight for her injustice. And I want to begin wherever you feel comfortable, because, I see your daughter. I've learned so much, but I know as her mother and as a new mother myself, you have so much more you can share about your baby. So I'm going to be quiet and let you do that, because it's the right thing to do when it comes to justice for your child.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
First, I want to say thank y'all for even considering to hear my voice and hear my plea for justice. First of all, my daughter was taking her baby to
Happy
school.
Friday to you too, sis.
Carlos did not have Carlos Jr. that day. They were running late. If you would read her letter that she was putting in her baby's lunchbox. She was saying her little man, that's what she called him, her little man. This man will not let me, I don't care how late we are, I got to fix this man. Here's the lunch. And she put it on Facebook and she put the note in his lunchbox. So where people are saying that he dropped the baby out, that is not true. Second of all, I want to say, I want a full investigation of the situation. I don't want Holly to be able to get away with it because she went to school to be a criminal justice lawyer. So therefore she knew how to do a paper trace.
And I know y'all heard that
And just
before.
to clarify, Holly is the alleged shooter, correct?
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone wants to say that Romika harassed Holly. Romika never knew Holly. Holly introduced herself with Romika with a phone call saying, I left a robe in Carlos' closet from the beginning. She's always wanted to harass her. So
now, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? So we can say right now that Holly started cheating with baby mama number one man from the beginning, okay? Because she knew she was in a relationship. Because if she didn't know she was in a relationship, why did she get in contact with her and said, I left my robe at Carlos' house in the closet? Okay, so we already know from what this mother is saying, this girl was a troublemaker. Okay, and she knew what she was doing was wrong by messing with this girl man. Okay, so that's why this other little stupid girl in Gigi chat the other night was saying that Holly was messing with him first. I don't know where she got that from neither. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because some of them people over there in that chat were just getting on my goddamn nerve. Like, girl, where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? Okay, so the mother is clearly telling us that Holly came in contact with her daughter first by getting in contact with her to tell her that she left her robe at Carlos' house. Okay, so now we can see who started the trouble first. Let's continue.
So they never had an altercation or physical altercation. It was always something
exactly.
that she would inbox Romika. Romika was fine, which anyone would respond of a situation that was going on. It was a toxic situation. As far as Carlos, he played a major part in this. I remember multiple times of her calling saying, Mama, I'm tired. I'm tired. I can't fight no more. I just want him to leave me alone. She had got her strength to walk away. Because I'm a mother and I'm a fighting mother. I've always raised my kids, so regardless of what situation, do not take the kid from their dad. But this is one situation. I wish I wouldn't have told my baby that, so she could have just really walked away. Even if you had a order of protection on her, why didn't you call the police yourself then? Why didn't you get in your car and leave? You were in a place where you shouldn't have even been. The school is on 22nd. Why did you park there? Carlos stay on 20th. 21st, like close to 20th. You can park there. You can park there on the block before him. You wanted to be seen. You guys triggered that situation up with my daughter. And to leave her lifeless like that, that is your baby's brother.
That's
what
right.
kind of woman are you? Right. She allowed you and Carlos to take her baby out with your child to eat dinner. Don't make her look like she's a monster, because she's not. She's not. And I just want justice. Someone must pay for it.
And that's what I believe what this mother is saying, y'all. And the mother's feeling a little guilty here, y'all, because she stated that she likes children to be interacting with the father in the father's life, right? So she's feeling guilty when the daughter told her she was tired, and evidently she didn't want the daughter, she didn't want to be around him no more. She didn't want to have anything to do with him. She wanted to take the baby away from him. But the mother stepped up and said, no, he needs to be in his father's life. So by the mother saying that kept her around. So now the mother's feeling guilty, saying if I wouldn't have done that, my daughter would be alive today. But she can't feel guilty for that. And I don't want her to feel guilty for that. She did what she's supposed to do as a grandmother, to keep the baby in communication with his dad. But she did not know that this would cost her daughter's life. Okay? And then another thing she's saying, which I believe, that this is your baby's brother. And her daughter allowed her son to be around the brother and take the baby with the brother to eat. If this was a nasty family, which is the mother and the grandmother, they could have said no. With some families does do that. Don't allow him to take your baby around that bee and the blah, 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 blah. But you can see clearly she was not that type of mother. You can see that. And look what she get back at the end. She lost her daughter in the mix of this shit.
For this, you want to say that she blocked your car? Her hood of her car is in the back of your car, and Carlos' car is in the front of hers. Make it make sense.
So they had her blocked in. Yeah.
They said Romika had Holly blocked in. How? How?
Can I ask you some logistical questions, Mom? When it comes to, because, and I hear you, the internet is cruel,
Yes,
and I haven't really subscribed to it. But the bottom line, there's been some logistical factors that I've been really defending, because one of the allegations is Holly.
Okay, another commercial or something. Ooh, God. Okay, this.
Hi, Mary. So sorry you're not feeling well today. Let's see what we can do.
What I want you to do is stay away so I can this goddamn commercials get on my nerve, boy. Ain't lying. Hold on, y'all.
Holly, the shooter, because it's not alleged, she is the shooter, said, well, her defense is, I have a conceal and carry card. And when I heard this, I had to pray about this. I'm a new mom. I have 2 baby boys. This was very heavy because I am Romika. Okay. Every Black woman under the sound of my voice that is a mother fighting to survive in this city, in this state, is your daughter.
And y'all, the lady that runs this channel, she is from Chicago.
My response was, fool, that's not a license to kill. You just took a life because you think that card is vested for you to do so. And then it erupted about orders of protection. So we have been looking for a witness that is saying that the father was attacking your daughter prior to Holly even arriving. Okay, so there was some activity beforehand that even led up to. But the bottom line is, when we get down to the meat and potatoes, what is sacred is that this is your grandbaby's elementary school. This is your daughter. And definitively, this happened in front of the school. Am I correct?
Yes.
And with that being said, you know, I would like to understand what rationale was provided to you and your family as to how did we get to the release of Holly and the fact that Carlos was never even taken into custody.
When I got to the scene, everybody was gone. I had got a video. This is how I found out that my baby had got shot. I got sent a video of my baby on the ground and a puddle of blood and him standing all over her and everything. I'd never seen my baby at the scene. When I got to the scene, all I seen was red and yellow tape. I called him. He called me when we was at Cook County Hospital. And he said, Ma, I said, she's gone. And there was a pause. And he said, this is all my fault. See, everybody's don't know what's being said to me.
I believe he said that.
This outcome I've ever heard. And are you a native of Chicago?
Yes.
And I am too. So the fact that she was gone just like that, literally and figuratively, and you were shown a video, that breaks my heart. And I'm so sorry. That's cruel. I think that, in wake of your daughter's murder, because this is exactly what it was.
Yes, absolutely.
The pain that I feel for you and what I've been able to bear witness to, I don't think people are really just humanizing her. And I want you to, because your daughter was on the precipice of greatness, studying to become a nurse. She's inspired me. I want to leave notes. I just thought that was a beautiful attribute. I'm a boy mom. So I am inspired by your baby. So I'm glad that you received my love, because I was like, man, that's amazing. And the fact that she was committed to being just goodness, and that was cut short. So after you got the call that she arrived at the hospital and had transition, what catapulted from there?
I was it took them so long because they kept saying Romeo Minks. And I'm asking them for Romeo Blackman. So it was about like almost an hour before I could even get any answers about my daughter. So I had to go into my phone and send them, show them a picture of her. And that's how I ended up seeing her. And to see her like that was just, oh my God. It was devastating when I seen the video and seen her in person. I didn't know what to do, how to think. I was so angry. I was so angry because me, myself, literally told to Carlos and told him, you got to stop this. You're the only one can stop this. There are two women that's fighting because somebody is lying to the next one. They want to make it look like Romeo was a fight with Holly. All these posters they putting up is her and Carlos 3-4 years ago. I mean, why didn't they put up videos of her in the nail shop and he pulling up, jumping on her? Why didn't they put up the video 2 weeks earlier of that? She's dropping her baby out and she's running in the middle of the street and almost get hit because he's down there threatening her. Why didn't they where is the video of her literally at Holly harassing her, trying to fight her? Where is that?
Wow.
Miss McMiller, I will be praying for your strength. I am very emotional hearing this. I see the family. And this is what we mean, WVON. Where's the justice for this mom? I mean, my heart bleeds.
Hey, Miss Hill.
I see you all. And I'm just so this is her mother. So this is the mother of Romeo Meeks Blackman, 31 years old.
And Carlos, I felt like you said my baby. I felt like
you heard it right.
This. I felt like this is something totally different because you are 6 feet, and you can control nothing. Nothing. And you big. You go to the gym, you bitch, you do everything, and you could control this situation. You was
Facts.
And you literally told Romeo, as the lady said in the statement, she has her gun. She has her gun. And then Holly, you respond to say, I'm going to shoot this bitch.
Download the app and get 50% off your first Wonder order with code 50Google.
The mother have every right to feel the way she feel that her daughter was set up, because I damn sure believe her daughter was set up also.
Who says all good things must end? At Fellowship Life, they keep getting better. Learn more today.
And you go around to the passenger side of the car.
Your baby in there.
Where your 6-month baby is in the car. Come to the other side. They shoot her in the side, they shoot her in the leg. Oh, you was intentionally trying to kill my daughter. For what? Because Carlos couldn't stop loving her? What was it? What was it? He was stalking. Romika wasn't stalking Carlos. Carlos was stalking Romika. And you couldn't take it because you didn't get the love that he gave her. You have to earn that love. You haven't been in that relationship that long like they was. So you had to earn it. You didn't feel the hurt that she felt while you on Facebook. I would never go with another man's woman and have a baby back when he's already in a relationship. I would never do that. So why would you never get on Facebook and lie to say what you would never do?
And you did it.
Then you made a post to say, I'm just gonna kill the bitch. I'm just gonna kill the motherfucker. You intentionally, this was I don't know you guys planned it, because to me in my heart, I feel like it was premeditated.
Now, let me ask you, Ms. McMillan.
Yeah, I heard it all, Miss Hill.
Where is the police, Chicago Police Department, and or the state's attorney in terms of your sentiments? Who has talked to you in regards of the next steps? Because since Friday, Holly has been released. As I've come to understand, she doesn't even live in Chicago. She lives in Wisconsin.
Yes.
So she drove all the way up from Wisconsin? How did this come to be? And what have they told you and your family as to why she's been released?
No charges. They had no one came up. They had no witness to come up yet. And her, I hear she has a very important lawyer that got her out. But I haven't heard anything yet. But this is an ongoing investigation. That's all I've heard. No state's attorney has talked to me, and I heard this from the detective. But anything else, I have not heard. No one that's reached out to me. No one has said anything to me.
And you know what, y'all? I believe when the cops came on the scene and the witness kept saying, that's her, lock her up, lock her up. And if y'all seen the video, that black cop act like she did not care. That black cop act like she already knew what she was facing when she got on that scene. I believe that black cop knew who she was talking to on that phone. Everything was already planned out to who she was talking to. She had a restrainer on the girl. She was licensed to carry the weapon, because any cop that comes up on a crime scene like that, they're going to make you get off your phone. Okay. They're going to detain you until they can sort the situation out. They didn't do any of that to her. So it makes me feel like, allegedly, like she was talking to someone already. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't her attorney. Who was it? Because it just didn't seem right to me. It just didn't seem right to me at all. So, I mean, I got to agree with the mother on a lot of stuff.
And I think it's unfair for no one not to talk to me, because I'm supposed to be able to get questions, answers, ask you questions and get answers. You know, everybody wants to keep saying, Holly. Holly, why would you call DCFS on Romika if Romika messing with you so much? Holly, you picked with my baby. You did this all the time to her.
Ms. McMillan, did Romika have restraining orders against Holly and Carlos?
I knew Carlos. I don't know about Holly, but I knew it was Carlos.
She had one against Carlos. Okay.
You know, because he kept harassing her. Her co-workers came to my house yesterday, and she literally said, I said, did Carlos ever come up there harassing Romika? She said, all the time. She said, I had to tell him, if you put your hands on her, we're all going to whoop your ass. I'm sorry.
I believe that.
She said she would write me a statement and let everyone know that this is what he was doing. She said Romika used to park her car 5 blocks away almost and walked to work so he wouldn't see her car there. Because she moved. She changed her number. She didn't want nothing else to do with him. So only way he knew to find her at was the school or her work.
I believe that. I definitely believe that.
And even with this shooting on the school grounds, I could not understand, Ms. McMillan, why there was no charge even for that.
I couldn't either, because you have, you have a 6-month baby in a car. Regardless if you got concealed to carry, you are not supposed to have a weapon in a car with a kid. You are by school grounds. You are not supposed to have a weapon that close to a school where kids are involved. She violated in so many ways. She violated the Safe School Act. She endangered her child while you're calling on Romika's DCFS. You endangered your child while DCFS is not on you for endangering your child.
Hold on, y'all.
Welcome to Visible,
commercials.
the ultimate
Anybody want to
wireless
donate
hack.
a coffee to my channel? You're more than welcome.
It's one
The link
line,
is in the
powered
chat.
with unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Now just $19 a month for 1 year.
It's not right. It's senseless to me. My grandson is starting saying every morning, "Mommy, grandmommy, grandmommy. I miss my mommy so much. I miss my mommy so much." No one in relationship ever thinking this baby had. No one can fill those shoes. No one. It was just amazing. Oh, it was the mother. He just would jump all over her, kiss all over, tell her, "Mommy, I love you, I love you, I love you." She would do the same thing. She would be at work. She would be at work, and I got it. I got it. And she'll be at work. Call, "Girl, if you call my phone one more time." But that was the communication they had, because he called me mama, and then she'll call him and say, "Mommy, I'm with grandmommy," and she'll probably like, "See, that's what I'm talking about. Every time my baby get over there with you, he gonna act like he don't know his mama. He got his grandma. He with his grandma. He want to go to his grandma." We had a strong relationship. My kids and I, when it come down to family, we are family bonded.
I can tell that. And I said that from the beginning when I started covering this case. That
I take the whole kids, tell the parents,
very
"Hey,
much,
get out."
needed
As they
family.
tell everybody's my kids, saying, "My house is Burger King, have it their way. Their house is McDonald's." And that is me.
Well, that sounds very beautiful, and I can feel that about you. Don't make me drop my babies off, Ms. McMillan.
Girl, they won't want to come back.
Make me drop them babies off. Well, listen,
I ain't gonna do nothing. Open up that door.
Because I want to activate us, Ms. McMillan, because you have an army that is listening, and we're going to activate, because here's what I don't understand: the fact that no elected has stopped by, no, nothing. It's been crickets, and you deserve more than that. In what ways can we show up? I am getting constant comments in the chat for us to call the state's attorney. The state's attorney is an elected seat. She works for us. That's Eileen O'Neill Burke. Ongoing investigation. Yeah, that's fine. But in the meantime, who's communicating with you, the family, and where's the accountability? Since then, as I've understand, Holly has went on back to her life in Wisconsin. We're tracking her down. Wow. Carlos, I don't even know what time that is. But at the end of the day, this is heinous. This is cruel. And you deserve so much more. So how can we activate and support you, especially during this time, because you're also planning a homegoing celebration in her honor. And I refer to it as that because I think her life was worthy to be celebrated. And I know you feel that and then some, because you're her mother.
It's hard. I want answers. We want answers. I want justice. I want answers. I want to know, why did they let her go? Why? How was it so easy? And why wasn't Carlos arrested as well? He was fighting on her. He also went and changed his clothes and came back to the school to get the baby. I'm fighting right now with DCFS so I can keep my grandbaby. There's so much going on. There's so much pressure.
Wait, where's your grandson?
I had to go through DCFS and get him.
Okay.
Through me. Because of him and his family up at the school trying to get him. While I was at the hospital waiting on them to tell me what was going on with my child.
My God. Well, what we plan to do, we've reached out aggressively to the state's attorney. And now, after a week plus, they've responded. Now, we were also given a statement that she will not answer questions when it comes to your daughter's case. And we find that to be unacceptable.
Right. I do too.
At the end of the day, without compromising the integrity of the case, there are certain principal questions that I will, and when we have this interview, I will have you at the ready. I will ask, because if it's not directly about Romika, what are the laws centered around shootings on the premises of schools? Is it 1,000 feet? There are ways in which you can
1,000
provide
feet
answers
here. I know that.
that will at least help us. Now, on the other side of this, and I'm sure you all are well aware, there were witnesses. One in which said nobody talked to her.
Mm-hmm.
So we volunteered that information for CPD and the state's attorney. Not ever. If I had never laid eyes on you, I would definitely fight for you, because, like I said, I'm just as much as your daughter as every other Black woman walking around on this earth. And I believe my mother would fight just for me just as much as you were fighting for your baby.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't met a mother that would. I haven't met a mother that wouldn't be Tina McMillan. So it is incumbent upon us. So anything we get our hands on, you have our commitment that we will offer up and then some, because the clock is ticking.
Yes.
Have you ever had a proper crush?
Of course. What's stopping you?
What are you looking at me like that for?
The clock is ticking. And the bottom line for Carlos, who she did have a restraining order against, I'm interested to know from Chicago Public Schools, has anybody reached out? I haven't seen a press release. They have?
They reached out to me, and they were very sorry. And what was crazy, because the security guard was talking about, she had just left out there. She was just as happy and smiling, and they were talking about Carlos, and she'd be like, I got to make sure I get that man, that baby, don't make sure he make me fix what they walk out. And they told the principal that it was a kid hit by a car. And she went out and she said it was Romeo that had just left out the building with them talking. So she was devastated. The assistant principal, I'm sorry. She was devastated.
Well, I think a big part of it is footage. At most schools have cameras on the outside, whatever supporting elements that is needed. But like I said, the witness that we have been hunting down, she's proclaiming nobody has talked to her. So we are committed. And if you think, or if the family thinks of anything that WVON, the Cleopatra Show, can do to raise the banners for justice for your daughter, just say the word.
How you doing? I appreciate you for inviting us on the show. I like to go by Drika. My little sister loved calling me Woo. I am now the baby sister, unfortunately, because we lost my little sister. The best thing you guys can do for us, stay loud, stay consistent, stay steady, ask the questions we're asking. You have to look at it from a realistic point of view. We don't need all the details to think in a rational manner, right? So rationally, this is a woman that called me CFS on Romika. She got a restraining order on Romika.
Hey, Joanne.
She seeked criminal justice education. She was at a school she wasn't supposed to be. When you are so afraid of your life, you would never walk in the lion's den. Carlos School is there. That's the lion's den. At any moment, you can run into my sister. So then, rationally, you ask yourself, well, was that the plan? She was late dropping my nephew off, and you still bumped into her. You were afraid for your life, and you were able to go get the gun and come back to face Romeo and shoot her. There was no attempt to pull off.
It's premeditated.
There was no attempt. If Carlos lived so close, you could have even ran back to the apartment for safety. There was no concern for your own son. Bullet straight. They sprayed. Something could have also happened to that sweet little boy that was just born, and unfortunately, he deserves better parents. So you have a woman that prioritized getting her child to school and getting him lunch, and then you have a woman that prioritized her preference of a man solely being with her. When people are on the internet and they're speaking, they have to understand that I married my husband of almost 10 years, and Romeo met Carlos around the same time. My sister even met her man at the same time. We were all finding these men and developing and growing with them in a big span of years. So while I don't want to take my little sister's case because justice is the priority, you have to understand that we have seen some things. You have to understand her own siblings have had to run this man away from our sister. There are so many testimonies out there, and we will get them. This is a prime example of a man telling one woman a story and telling the other woman a story.
Absolutely.
So now when the other woman sees, you say you don't want to be bothered with her, you keep calling. You say you don't like her, you keep showing up. You say you don't want to be with her, you keep trying. I cannot get rid of this girl. So I am going to get rid of this girl. That's all it is. That's all it is. There's not too many complexities. You have people sharing things of a woman that wanted to fight for her relationship versus the woman that wants to leave. They're not the same women. That won't taint her image because I was sitting there while Carlos was talking to Holly and telling her, me, this is me. He told her, Holly, we're not together. When did I ever say we're together? You just got pregnant. You fought for a man that could only fight for himself. He did not love Romika. He does not love you. And if you watch my sister in cold blood, and after that, the best move you can make is plans on getting your son out of school. Is it the baby you wanted? Why would you have us mourning actively at a hospital? And that's where your head is. Go get my son. Because you knew what you did, and due to that severity, that could have been the last chance you saw your son.
Facts.
I
This
want
is
everybody
talking
to
facts.
stop focusing on how many followers you get, how many views you get. Man, this is real. This is real life. This is somebody that was a part of. We have a huge family, and that girl spread her love amongst us all. My mother is in pain. My big sister is in pain. I am in pain as the little sister. My big brothers, we are hurting. Aunties, uncles. There, Mimi was loved so bad, but you also know how that works. When so many people love you, somebody gotta hate you.
Right.
And that girl took it upon herself to risk her whole livelihood to have a man that she still wants to have. Let's kill the narrative that my sister was bitter. Like my mom just reiterated, Carlos was going with them. He was going to hang out with them. He was going to dinner with them. My sister wasn't bitter, but my sister was keen on respect, especially
I
around her
believe
child.
that.
And Carlos with no
I
respect.
told y'all that girl was fighting for her loyalty, her
Well, one thing
respect,
about
and
it,
everything.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
well, one thing about it, Drika, you have laid it out in a way only a sister could. You remind me of my baby sister. You like little big sister. And I love that. I feel your spirit. No, I really do. And that's what God has sent you. And one thing about it, I love your narrative, and I am committed to that. I will use this microphone as long as God continues to give me breath, right state of mind, and the support of our station here, because you all have that 110%, 10 toes down. I commit to that. In addition to that, everybody that is writing, liking, and sharing this show will do the same. And in our commitment, when we do receive the state's attorney, see, we gonna receive, but we don't always have to like what we receive, because until we receive justice, there will be no peace.
Yes.
Understand that.
Yes. Thank you.
The only one that get peace is the baby, as much as he can, and God bless him. Right?
want the state's
God bless
attorney.
and keep you.
We would love for the state's attorney to tell us what do they need. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can, like for instance, it was so viral that the witness has came. Excuse me, I'm the auntie.
You might not realize that you could qualify for disability benefits. The program is designed for anyone who is unable to work because of a medical condition. And
we want the state's attorney to tell us what y'all need, what we waiting on, what y'all need to charge this young lady. You know,
yes.
What evidence do y'all have? Because I was informed that it was invalid, invalid case. Yes. So how's it invalid if the police officers are not, or are they going to the witness and talking to the witness? Of course, there was a man said, he messaged, and a person said, he said, I left my number with the police officer. I left my number with the school because they say he went to the school. Did they talk to him? That let my sister right here know something, so she don't think that this place is just closed or it's an investigation and to go on forever. You have this. We need to know. They need to tell us something.
I also heard that the only one they questioned was Carlos.
So we need to, myth busting is real, and the meat and potatoes. So I have my marching orders when I do have the state's attorney, and we can tango. You know, we're gonna go back and forth for what she can answer, what she can't answer. Bottom line is, you know, have we done our due diligence? And the words that we got back to was insufficient evidence. And the question is how. So Black Chicago, I implore you, you know, these are people that are elected. You know, when it comes to CPD, these are people that are on our tax-paying payroll. And like I said, Miss McMiller, we have a killer that walks amongst us.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn if she in Wisconsin. She pull up in Chicago when she want to. She feel like she has carte blanche because she has a CCL. At the end of the day, it's not a license to kill. And this baby, your grandson, is motherless, but he has his grandmommy. But that is not enough. And I agree with you. And it's wrong.
That CCL, excuse me, but I'm saying that CCL, if y'all just letting everybody go,
with that CPL talking about. If y'all let everybody go, saying everybody's gonna go get a CCL and say, oh, she's
right.
I agree with
they don't
you.
do
So
nothing about this.
That's so true. Everybody say, "Oh, I got a license."
So now everybody's saying, "Oh, she slapped me in the face. I'm gonna shoot her in the face." You know what I'm saying? Even though we know
that's not cool.
if you take the class will tell you,
and that's not cool
over
all
what you
around the world.
do. But if y'all allow that, the world is gonna be worse. Yes. So
one thing about
we need them to get on CP, the Chicago Department, Police Department. They need to get on. You start going around, start asking. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that we're not going to allow to just shut the case and keep it going.
And it makes me feel that they get some inside help.
Well, one thing about it, as we do our due diligence, and we have reached out to everybody. So that was Romika's aunt, her beautiful aunt that was just speaking. I know that we're planning our homegoing services. I will personally reach out to you all about that. So that would be personal from me to you. And then when we have State's Attorney Eileen O'Neill Burke in the studio, I will let you know. Meanwhile, for everybody that is listening under the sound of my voice, corresponding in the chat, please address the narrative. Let us be responsible. Let us humanize Romika, and let us characterize the situation in a way that is, if it was your daughter, your sister, your niece, your cousin, your loved one, because Black Chicago, we have to take care of our own. And everybody that's involved in this, as I understand, Carlos, even though his name is Carlos, he's African-American, correct?
Yes.
He's Black. All right. And Holly, I've seen her. So she's African-American. All parties are Black. And I wouldn't care if they were blue. You pull the trigger and you take a life. We want accountability. So Miss Tina McMiller and family, I thank you for sharing your time. This will not be the last, and we will stay in touch with you very soon as we work to get State's Attorney Eileen O'Neill Burke to come and address not only WVON, Black Chicago, Illinois, but your family.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And so my little sister, Romika, we will not stop until the violence stops.
But there it is. So thank you all. And I want to let you all get back to your time together. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break.
So yeah, y'all, the family made good sense. I mean, because literally, she got a good point. Like, what do you think, that everybody got license? They can do this? Is that what you telling the world? Is that what you telling the world? That everybody have license can do this? No. Somebody need to be held accountable. Now, this girl went all the way back to her hometown. Okay, she went back to her hometown after she did this. Sometimes I feel like she had a lawyer already on deck, I believe this was talked about already. I do believe that. Okay, the mother said out her own mouth that she think that Carlos, hold on, y'all, let me wait. No, that he played a big role in this, and I definitely do believe it. I just hope they get the justice that they need with this family. I really do. I really, really do. This is just so sad. But I know this lady that's covering this story, she's gonna come out with more, because she did say she's gonna stay in contact with the family and the police department and all of that stuff. So I definitely do believe she will. All right, let me see here. Just trying to get this. This is crazy. Thank you, Open Book. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Like I hope he never get his son back. I'm just gonna be honest. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I hope CPS. Oh Lord, I got to reload, y'all. I don't know. Oh, my whole thing just went the fuck out. I don't know. Oh. Okay, so okay, let's see here. Yeah, hold on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see here. All right. I wanted to find another. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to play. Hold on, y'all. I want to play Gigi live from last night, baby, because baby, she had a lit live last night. Let me see can I find Gigi. Let me see can I find her live from last night. Let me see. I'm just gonna play half of it, not all of it, because I'm not staying up here long today. Cause y'all know Gigi be with the shit.
Things they are saying in this interview, y'all have to listen to it, okay? I got all this stuff from Criminal Villains. Shout out to Criminal Villains YouTube channel. And also Romika Mom, she is crashing out over the negative comments. And Holly and Carlos keep on putting negative videos out for the world to see about her daughter. So she addresses that as well. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, Kavan. Kavan, I love you so much. I see you popping up on all my channels, and I love to see your comments. I love when you engage. Okay, I really appreciate that. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? What's up, T? Hey, Christopher. What up, Peanut? And if you guys would like to come up here and say something, I would love that. You guys know Romika's funeral was today too. Did y'all know that? Press 1 if you know that. Press 2 if you didn't. I got photos of her funeral and our video. Okay? She had a pink theme because I guess her favorite color was pink. And I need y'all to like the video. You know, we got to do better with the likes. You know, I can't be yelling too much. I'm tired of yelling at y'all, telling y'all to like the video. Come on, we need to smash that like button. Make sure you are subscribed here at the Messy Sweet Spot. So before I play the interview of everything, okay? Before I play the interview of everything, I want to look at the pictures, okay? Oh my God. Okay, so these are some of the pictures of the funeral everybody is talking about. Look at that, y'all. Look, all right, so I'm gonna click it here, and so bad I can't put it higher. But as you guys can see, as I scroll down, Facebook, they got mugs. They got what is this? A mug cup with Meek on there, talking about Meek's forever. So a lot of stuff got a lot of music, so I can't play this music. So I have to silence the music, but they, I guess, look like a Soul Train line. They were dancing, they were partying, they got on all pink. They're not doing the traditional. Okay, is that who is that? Okay, they singing somebody's song, but I can't play the music, you know. But it look like they are happy, they're unified in pink. I like pink. My favorite color is pink, and pink and
It
white.
did look
Girl,
nice.
you know you sharp. I know that's right.
It really,
I like
really
that pink and
nice.
white. Do y'all like that pink and white? When y'all die, do y'all want colors on y'all funerals, or y'all want traditional black and white? Press 1 if you want traditional black and white. Press 4 if you want colors. How you want us to show up when y'all die? Okay. How do y'all want me? How y'all want me to show up when you die?
Anyway.
Okay, so they got cardboards of her. You know, they went all out. This is a real celebration for Romika. Yeah, they went all out for homegirl, right? They showed her mad love at the funeral.
They did.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you see?
Yeah, they showed her mad love. Everybody loving her. The city loving her. You know what I'm saying? She was loved by so many. Look at this. Hey. Yeah. Got the city out. Got the city out. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Romika got the city out. Stop playing with Meek, y'all. She had the whole city out. Gang was up in that.
Gigi is my girl.
So this is some of the stuff in the church.
Yeah, y'all.
Okay, everybody just giving looks. They ain't. Hold on. They not saying much. They just giving looks. They got her with her tongue out. They giving looks. Come on, Romika. Man, they celebrated her for who she was, right? They ain't try to clean it up or try to make it like something that she ain't, right? They just gave it to you like who she was. Okay, that's so this is some of the video footage from the funeral. Now you know we cannot play that song. Let's not do that. Okay. But look at this. Ain't it so beautiful? Ain't it beautiful, Frozen? It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I like that.
Okay. So I'm just going through here, sliding through here. You see everybody got their phone out. The whole city came out, y'all.
Yes, they did.
Look at the cat. Oh, ain't this sharp? Look at this.
Yes, they
So
did.
I guess y'all donations went somewhere good then, huh? They spent a lot of money on Meeks. Meeks got
that wasn't
money.
about no donations.
Got the carriage out. I know that's right.
Insurance.
Honey,
life insurance.
They don't play about her.
That donation would have
don't
paid
play
for all
about
that.
her, honey. Okay. I love to see it. Now let's scroll on TikTok. All right. So somebody got nails painted in Romika. Okay. Yeah. So this is her baby. Romika's son getting fly for the mommy one last time. Oh, that's so sad. But his hair is done. You know, it's so sad.
Yes.
Well, man, it's sad, right? But it's beautiful at the same time. So this is the funeral, had the city out. Oh, look at this. Is this a video or what? Did y'all see? Hold on, I saw a video. Look at this. Ain't this a beautiful? This her and her baby, y'all. Romika. Her and her baby. Oh my God, make me want to cry. I'm tearing up, y'all. I'm tearing up. I don't want to cry. Oh, this is so sad. I'm tearing up. She should still be here to see her baby, you know? All right, don't cry. Don't cry, Gigi. Okay, I ain't gonna cry. All right, so let's get on to what we really came here for, okay? I got 2 videos I want to share with you guys. First, let's get to Romika Mom breaking down. Then we're going to get to the good stuff where Romika Mama and Romika's sister is exposing Holly and Carlos and is telling us how it was a setup, okay? So let's get the likes up, y'all. We need more likes up in this piece. Come on, we only got 88 likes. You can do better than that. This is Romika's funeral day. So hit that like for Romika funeral day, okay? And yeah, so let's go ahead. Now this video, the first video I'm going to show you is Romika Mom crying down, melting down. The comments is getting to her. She is seeing a lot of these negative comments. She saw that Holly. Do you remember that Holly video? And Holly was talking shit about Romika. Y'all remember that? She saw that video too, honey, and she about to break down. She don't like none of that stuff. Listen to this. And I got this video over there at Criminal Villains, y'all. Look, so Criminal Villains, that's where I got it from.
No one knows how this feels. Jess, I was so angry on that video, and that is not me. I'm not that kind of woman. I'm not that kind of mother. But I want to protect my daughter from all this nonsense that people putting up and saying about her. If you didn't know her personally, how can you talk down on her? I love y'all. I love y'all fighting for me, because I'm going to fight to the end for justice. I love all the beautiful things y'all putting up about her and all the beautiful posters, and I love it all. I love the ones that gave. I truly, truly appreciate everything. And I apologize for anything that I said negative, because that's not me. I've always been a person that loved peace and try to always make peace. I really wanted to stay but this is so hard. And please let me and my family grieve. I wouldn't do anybody like this. I wouldn't do nothing negative to hurt the person that's going through this. Because you don't know how I feel until you are in them shoes. And them shoes are hard to feel. Good morning, everyone. I just want to say this morning that I have not even had time to grieve all the negative comments that's going on about my daughter.
Fanatic Sportsbook Game Day Guarantee, explained by Livy Dunn.
That's crazy. I just can't do no shit like
Tired
that.
of weak offers from your sportsbook? Switch to Fanatic.
Like, you really talk down on the deceased person. That goes to show us type of person you are.
Guys, it's real hard. I wouldn't wish this on nobody. I can't sleep. I can't eat. And guys, I said some harsh things about my baby. You putting up videos that you know nothing about. Can y'all please let us grieve?
I think she's talking about the guy putting up videos.
Y'all make my daughter
One that haven't seen Carlos in 5 years, because that's what he's doing all over Facebook. And how's he getting the videos? Carlos must be sending him the videos to put the videos up.
Put up a GoFundMe because everybody wanted to put fake pages up. You got people talking about her like she's just nothing. You know, it's sad. What if it was your child, your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew, whatever? I can't even stand to get on Facebook because that's all I see. And it's so hard. No one knows the pain that I'm going through. I needed all the love, support, justice. I needed all the video that I put up the first time. I want to apologize because I was just angry. People talking about my baby. My grandson is hurting. It's hard, y'all. Please let us grieve. The young man, y'all split up so much negativity. Not my baby. Like she was just a must. She wasn't a must. She's no different than no one else. No different than no one else. Yes, I told everyone I don't need no help. I was angry about what the young people were saying about my child. I was hurt. It's unbearable. It's very hard. That was my baby. I would wish this on any mother. It hurts so bad. I gotta look at this baby. And he's telling me, Grandma, I miss my mommy so much. Grandma, I love my mommy. Nobody knows how you feel. To all the ladies out there, to all the ladies and the mothers out there, protect your child. Love on your child. Because when this situation came up, the first call I get was a video of my baby. And I can't erase that out of my mind. I can't erase it. I sit and I look at people, my family be around me, my friends be around me, but it just hurts so bad. I love everybody. I treat everybody nice. I love being around my grandkids, any other kids. I'm a kid lover. They come to my house, Burger King, have it your way. And that's me. That's the mother, the grandmother, the auntie, the cousin. That's just me. And please, God, give me the strength. No one knows how this feels. Yes, I was so angry on the video, and that is not me. I'm not that kind of woman. I'm not that kind of mother. But I want to protect my daughter from all this nonsense that people putting up and saying about her. If you didn't know her personally, how can you talk down on her? I love y'all. I love y'all fighting for me, because I'm going to fight to the end for justice. I love all the beautiful things y'all putting up about her and all the beautiful posts, and I love it all. I love the ones that gave. I truly, truly appreciate everything. And I apologize for anything that I said negative, because that's not me.
Yeah, sometimes you will say things you don't mean when you,
I'm always,
and in a situation like this, you're back up in a corner.
I always make peace. I really want to say, but this is so hard. Please let me and my family grieve. I wouldn't do anybody like this. I wouldn't do nothing negative. Hurt the person that's going through this. Because you don't know how I feel. Until you are in them shoes. In them shoes are hard to feel. Nobody knows how hard it is. I just want to say I love y'all. And I thank y'all for everything y'all doing. But this is a hard pill to swallow. This is something I would wish for no one, not one single person, not even my enemy. It's just hurt so bad. I'm gonna fight for my child. If you're gonna shoot, you will fight for yours. So please consider us as a family that's grieving. And let us grieve. Please. Please let us grieve. I didn't come over here to say anything harsh about no one. I didn't come here to make you feel like you gotta be there to support me. I came here to tell y'all. I love y'all. I love everything that you guys are doing. I appreciate everything that you donated for us that GoFundMe. And I just want to say, I don't even know what to really say. My mind is so twisted. I don't know if I'm coming or going. But I want to say thank y'all for everything. Everything. The ones that donated for the GoFundMe, the ones that's sending cards, the ones that sending food. I want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is truly appreciated. My grandson, if no one respect anything else, he's a smart little boy. And when he see people on the internet talking about his mom.
Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, that's sad.
Why they do that to my mommy? And I tell y'all, please don't be on the phone in front of him, not on Facebook in front of him. Yeah. He's a smart young boy, very, very smart, and he's hurting. Please stop the negativity about my daughter on here. Give me some time to grieve. No one's perfect. Not even me. Not even you. No one. God didn't make a perfect person. But I need y'all support and help with justice on all ends. Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. It's hurt. It's hurt. It's hurt. I have not even ate since this happened, but a little bit. And they're on my neck. But Mom, you got to eat. So you get to eat until you get to eat. You get to breathe. It's easier said than done when you don't feel this pain. It's hard, guys. I love y'all. I thank y'all for everything that you guys are doing. I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on with my little crazy phone. I guess maybe that's her saying, Mama,
that's
okay,
sad. You know, the grandbaby, you asking okay? Why did they do my mommy like that?
You okay, Mama?
Sad.
I love my baby so much. That was my best friend. People may think, you know, she say best friend. That was truly my best friend, guys. We were supposed to be going. My birthday is October 1st. His birthday is September 20th. And we always do things together for each other. I'm going to get off because I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. And good morning. Good morning. No, great morning. And have an amazing day. Stay prayed up. Stay blessed. And love on your children. I love y'all. Thank y'all for everything.
All right, you guys heard it here. That is Romeo Mom. What do you guys have to say about that? Put it in the comment section. Hit that link, come up here and talk to us. And we have OG in the building. How you doing, OG? OG says when a mother loses a child, she never the same. A part of them leaves with that child. God strengthened her during her time of grieving. Amen.
That is so true. Amen.
Amen. All right, so I have another video that Romeo Mom and her.
We're going to skip through that
because I'm all about the truth. I'm not going to stay in Rome, baby. Okay. So, honey, this changes everything. Get the likes up, y'all. Come on and make sure y'all have subscribed here. Let me.
Siempre hay alguien con quien hablar en el 988, la línea de crisis de New Jersey, para ayuda con la salud mental, el alcohol o las.
You can park there. You can park there on the block before him. You wanted to be seen. You guys triggered that situation up with my daughter.
I was trying to see get to some of the
people. But no one not to talk to me because I'm supposed to be able to get questions
on the panel because we seen that video.
Eileen O'Neill Burke, ongoing investigation. Yeah, that's fine. But in the meantime, who's communicating with you, the family, and where's the accountability?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the new membership that we have.
But we don't always have to like what we receive because until we receive justice.
I went up there today.
You girl, where you went?
Man,
you
this lady here, y'all, that went to the funeral, y'all.
Girl, I went up there to the funeral.
Oh, hold up now. We got somebody that went to the funeral. Oh my God. You got to tell us the details. What is going on? What happened? If you guys did not know, Romeo funeral was today.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Tess. We gonna listen to you.
Now, when I got in the area, You could not park nowhere.
Really?
Oh my God.
I'm talking about for a 4 to 5 block radius.
Mm-hmm.
People was illegally parked. And they was so deep, baby. Them police ain't write one ticket, you heard me?
Now, come on.
Leave them alone. I will tell you this, the amount of people at this girl funeral, I will be scared to be anywhere but jail.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay.
And guess what? Your funeral speaks volumes. It speaks a lot about you.
Facts.
Yes. All
Come on, baby.
young ladies was on cold and they pink.
Mm-hmm.
Family was there, baby. When I tell you they was sharp, just like in this.
Come on.
But multiply them in the pink by 100, 200.
Mm.
You see how they loved on her. You see how they carried out her service. He had a cyber truck with the carriage in the back. Baby, what you seen?
Damn.
I ain't never seen that. And I live here. Okay? Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis. Baby, everybody loved that girl. Everybody was there for her and her people. I don't know what the hell. See, when I seen the video footage of the incident, right? I wanted to know who the girl was on the phone talking to.
Come on.
I said the same thing.
To, honey? That call.
What followed there?
Her phone wasn't shaking. She wasn't shaking.
No, she wasn't.
She didn't look like she did.
Didn't I just say that, y'all? Who was she talking to on that phone? When the police had to go to her because they got tired of everybody kept saying, that's her. She did it. That's her, arrest her. So I guess the police had to make it look like she was doing something. Okay. But who was she talking on that phone? Who was it? That's something we probably would never know, y'all. She was just as calm, talking to that person. She wasn't shaking. She didn't look scared. None of that. That is a mystery who she was talking to on that phone.
Anything but carried out a plan, baby. What you mean?
Yes.
What we talking?
Calm.
See, you got to realize that a lot of times when people get orders of protection, it's to do something dirty to you.
Come on now.
Exactly, Lante. That was definitely insurance policy money. That was not no GoFundMe money, okay? Because when I looked at that money the day before that funeral, it was only over $1,000. And maybe the mother put that up not for to get help for the funeral because her daughter left good money back here. That was just because her people wanted to donate to help the family any other way they could, right? They even was sending money over with cars. They was helping her with the food. But you can tell that she left good money for that insurance policy. So I definitely agree with you on that.
No.
Yeah. It ain't about them being scared. It's about them premeditating to do something to you.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I've had 2 women do it to me. Politicians in the area. I got a YouTube channel called Politricans and Leadership. They be
all right, put it out there. Y'all heard that? If y'all want to tell them where they can follow you, girl.
You can follow me at Politricans and Leadership.
There you go.
Not politicians and leadership, but Politricans and Leadership.
Come on.
I went viral for going off on the lady at the meeting, told her if bad wigs and lashes matter, then her life will matter. You heard me? We talking about people, real lives around here. This girl immediately said, I got a CCL. She had justification for a homicide.
Exactly. That's exactly what she said.
Let me tell you something, y'all. Here in Chicago, they don't investigate police killings that's justified that quick.
Damn. Well, that's the round.
What kind of investigation we got going on? Who was that girl talking to on that phone?
Come on.
I believe whoever she was talking to, that's the plug.
Woo!
That's the corruption lie right there. And then the police were unprofessional. And I appreciate what Mr. Rowley said. The crime scene was unprotected and contaminated. He's walking through. He has blood on his hands. They're supposed to sit her down immediately. The police lady so busy trying to see what's going on. To me, they had to tell her, hey, she just murdered somebody. She's the one that just killed somebody. How many times do people got to tell you that before you cuff that lady?
Right.
What is going on in society? They cannot let this be the order of the day because Chicago already got too many shootings. This can't be the order of the day because everybody will follow that blueprint and think they're supposed to get away with murder. I promise you, there will be copycat people out here.
Yep. I agree with her.
Shooting apples. Oh! New Fireball Blazing Apple. Shoot it straight.
You right. So did you hear that interview with Romeo and what she said? What got me? Did you hear? She said that Carlos told her over the phone that it was his fault.
Yeah, the mama said that.
Yeah, Tess. I wanted to get Tess' opinion on it. Tess, did you hear that?
Here's the thing. He has to accept some kind of responsibility in this. Because to me, it's this how it goes with me one time. My baby daddy to me disrespectful. And so you meet certain types of dudes, they be disrespectful, then their friends think they can disrespect. Their family think they can disrespect. Then they meet a new girl, she fall right in line, she thinks she's gonna be part of the disrespect.
That's right.
You know, she is not that man's wife. Nothing warranted someone getting killed.
Amen.
They show all this video about Romeo popping off this one day. Who ain't never popped off on their man for lying? Come on now. She ain't put her hands on him.
That's so true. I have.
She ain't put her hands on him. They ain't showed us putting her hands on him. You see.
And they would have been showed us that, right? If that was the case.
And why ain't they showed that girl face beat up? Why the girl, she claiming self-defense? Show me the bruises. Show me where you needed defense to where you had to kill somebody. Show me where you was. Show me a black eye. Baby, show me something. Show me something. Because it don't look like you was battered or bruised. It looked like you was on some on-site shit.
Facts.
I'm going to see you on site in its own. Yeah, and you're right. You know, because a police was there, so why was she on the phone? But I guess she was talking to her plug. Have you talked to her family, Tess? Do you know who her family is? What her mom and daddy think about this, about that Holly girl?
I don't know her mother or her father. I spoke with her aunt briefly because I reached out to her because I seen that my cousin is friends with her. And she was really upset about what happened. And, you know, I was like, if you can't get anywhere with them in the criminal system, definitely follow up with a wrongful death a wrongful death lawsuit. You understand what I'm saying? In the civil courts.
That's what they're doing with Shaquilla. What that young lady went to Mexico. That's what they're working on with her now. I followed that case to the bitter end. The family is working on a criminal lawsuit against the young lady.
Yeah, and you can do a civil lawsuit. It's nothing to stop this family from filing a wrongful death civil lawsuit. And maybe with the information that's found in discovery is the part of the lawsuit where you present all evidence on both sides. Maybe there can be criminal charges from there. Just like Puffy's case started with a civil lawsuit, but it became criminal from the evidence that was presented.
Whew, I tell you. So, Frozen Babe, what else do you have to say? Are you there, Frozen Babe?
She's like, why didn't she leave him? A lot of people saying, why she do this? Why she do? She left him alone. How many times do the people got to say he didn't have her address or her phone number?
That's right.
How many times?
Yeah, she left him alone.
Have a child.
She kept coming to that girl's job.
Of a father.
Wherever he thought she was at.
Okay. But that don't mean that she got to be bothered with the bullshit. They have to have some sort of communication, and people need to be enough to understand that. Even if here's your son, you no good motherfucker, or whatever. You got to have some sort of communication with the other person, no matter what's going on. If you're trying to facilitate anything with a child, plain and simple. And if women can't deal with a man having a child and they're not mature enough to handle that, it's plenty of men that's out here that ain't got kids, or they have grown kids. And so if that's you got to know what you're able to deal with. You know what I mean? But if you can't deal with that, then you definitely shouldn't have a baby by. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you something? Let me ask y'all this. If I was standing on self-defense, can y'all answer this? Why didn't she present the gun to the police when they got there and say, I'm the one did it, it was self-defense. This young lady put that gun in that car and hid it. And if it wasn't for that witness kept saying, the gun is in the car, the gun is in the car. We got all kind of stuff like that.
See, Miss Law, she knew. And she still had to come down with them po came. Baby, they lay her ass down. Police is.
But she didn't even mention that it was even in the car.
Yeah.
She didn't say
anything.
It's
like a setup, I think, Alicia, because like you say, it's by law, because I have one. And it's like, if you're going to open the carrier, you got to have it in a concealed place in the car.
That's right.
In the glove department, the middle console, or the trunk. You have to have it concealed. And I feel like she knew. She knew like what I think like she knew what she was gonna do because allegedly
she knew
the girl had the gun on the seat. Like it's a child in the car. Why is the gun not covered up or put away?
Nah. And
so
why she didn't even
knew what she was doing, you know?
Yeah, because when the police came, even if I had it in a lockbox in my car, I'm the one shot her. It was self-defense. My gun is in the lockbox in my car. Why?
Well,
I agree with this lady.
Miss Lawless, you should be saying 100%. That through a black eye, bloody nose, teeth. You should have.
That's right.
You need.
That's right.
Defend yourself.
That's right.
Matter.
And see, where I'm living at, if me and you fight, right? We fist fighting. If you scratch me too deep, or you walked up and you gave me a black eye, guess what? See, in Louisiana, restraining order or no restraining order. If I didn't come to you in a bad manner, even with a fist fight, if you was the aggressor, and guess what? You black in my eye, it's called simple battery down here. You go to jail for anything.
Here in Illinois, with your concealed carry, you have the duty to retreat. Meaning,
that's right.
Shoot somebody, you're supposed to be trying to get away. Now, like you said, if your ass got to your car to get the gun, you should have got in your car and pulled off
and left. That's right.
He does not need protection from her.
She didn't.
Pulled off.
Did she do her videos look like she was scared? She wasn't scared of nothing. They only left one video up there talking about I would never, but I think something wrong with her because she's hollering, I would never, and not knowing that she already is. You messing with the same guy that you would never, and what he done to Ramika, he's gonna do it to you.
Tell it, Alicia. Tell it, girl.
You get all her information. Where you get all your number?
Download the app and get 50% off your first Wonder order with code 50 Google.
It seemed like you studied her pretty hard to get.
I think she stalked her. She was stalking her.
I believe that too, y'all. I believe she stalked this girl for quite some time. I believe it, and I believe now all this stuff that the mother is saying. I do believe that he wanted to be with her. I do believe he was beating her behind the scenes, meaning following her, beating on her, but wasn't telling baby mama number 2. He had baby mama number 2 thinking that she was following him, stalking him, doing this and doing that. Okay, but this is what baby mama number 2 was thinking, that this is what the baby mama number 1 was doing to him. But the whole time he was out here stalking this girl. The girl had moved, changed her phone number, all of this. So that's why I believe that baby mama number 2 should have shut the fuck up, sat back, and watched the show. But no, she was going off of all these lies that he was telling her. But these lies was not the truth. Nothing he was telling baby mama number 2 was the truth. He was the one doing all the stalking, beating up on this girl.
On Facebook because she was saying too much. I kept saying she know too much. She know too much. She was stalking Romika because Romika had a video lying in the bed, and Romika asked the question, and I'm paraphrasing. She said, do y'all get paid for being effing nosy all up in other people's business? She said, and if you do, she say, that's good. Be mind your own business. So that's telling me this girl had been stalking this girl's page to know. She looked like she just was on it. Anything Ramika was doing, any kind of way she was dancing, any kind of way she could fix. That child was jealous of Ramika. You can look at her picture. She trying to dance like her, trying to dress like her, but she couldn't touch her.
That's the Chicago way.
Jealousy kicked in. Jealousy is very dangerous.
I don't believe in a baby mama enemy thing.
That's right.
Like the family should make a baby mama enemy. I don't feel like the other baby mama should be making each other enemies. It's not gonna work. At the end of the day, is this man, Carlos, you gonna lay down next to a murderer?
Come on now.
Come on.
Y'all, what y'all sex life gonna be like?
Come on, baby, you tell it.
You know, like what you gonna tell that little boy? That's it.
Hey, Angie.
That's her son. That is the woman's son. That you what if you love him, you love his children. And if you love his children, how could you do that to their mother?
Absolutely.
What is wrong with these women, man? It ain't that serious. You gotta first realize how you in the midst of it. He got a problem. They had domestic issues. Now you the new person, and you in the middle of some domestic shit. He ain't handling his business. Why is you messing with a man who ain't handling his business? He shouldn't be in the middle of no domestic shit. I don't want a man in the middle of no domestic shit. Good guy, bad guy. I don't want to hear you talking about your ex in a bad way.
That's right. Come on now.
That's affirming. I don't think that's affirming. I think you ain't got over that shit. And you need to deal with whatever hurt she dealt to you. Because why am I a psychologist? I ain't go to bed with y'all ass. I don't want to hear you talking bad about the woman you was. Why was you with her, nigga? I don't hear it. You see what I mean? Because I'm only gonna hear one side. And if you trying to be in a relationship with me, what the hell do this got to do with anything?
Exactly.
Come on now.
I say it all the time.
Right.
Well, ladies, I love y'all. I got to go. I'll be around.
Alicia, you gotta go.
No, Alicia.
We enjoyed you, Alicia. Give it up for Alicia, y'all. Give it up in the comment section.
You gonna see me around on
Yeah,
everybody's page.
Did y'all enjoy Alicia? If you did, press 5. If you really enjoyed Alicia, we enjoyed you.
Y'all gonna see me around on everybody's page that's looking for likes and clout. And somebody lost a loved one. A little boy lost a mother that he will never see again. And I always hit him with that. So stop the plan. Stop it.
That's true.
These
You
people,
see all them
families,
5s? They love you, Alicia. You see all those 5s? They love you, Alicia.
Yeah.
I love them too. I'll be around because I will be pushing way from Louisiana.
All right. We look forward
y'all
to
have a
it.
blessed one, dear.
Thank you, Alicia.
And y'all know, unfortunately, September 11th, a young man lost his life the same way. His mom made a post in support of Romika's mother. She put the whole thing down, said her son girlfriend claimed self-defense, and she had somebody black her eye before she went into the police station, and she wasn't charged, and it was a big funeral, and it was right here in Chicago too. Like this is
wow.
Yes. So man, it's just like, Romika was killed like 6 days ago. This lady's son was killed September 11th in the same manner, like the same thing, except that it was, directly the girlfriend. Like
how you feeling?
This is crazy, man. Chicago is wild, yo. It really is, and this is sad. It's too many mothers dying now. It's the lady they found in the lake with her 2 kids.
Oh yeah, I heard about that story. She had just had that baby
just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, from Michigan.
Her baby daddy called in.
But she was
well-being check.
But this happened in Michigan. I don't know how she got there. I don't know.
It wasn't 24 hours, and then they ended up finding her 1-year-old and 6-year-old, and her drowned in the lake.
Mm-hmm.
But they say it was mental illness going on.
It's sad. It is sad. All right. Well, I thank you so much, Tess. And please stay on this. And please, if you have any updates, please let us know. Because I fear Holly and Carlos, they're going to want to retaliate, and they're going to start posting videos up on Facebook.
If I was them, I would be as quiet and low-key as possible, child.
Well, Holly,
but have you seen that guy on Facebook that keep on putting videos out in their name?
The one that's supposed to be a friend of
yeah, that's Carlos' friend.
I think that was so wrong because you weren't there at the incident, and you're talking about prior incidents when they had a relationship. So
he
wasn't even referring to anything current. Maybe she felt that way when they was together, but after they ain't together, she ain't feeling all like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is it's too many people dying in Chicago, man. I don't want to see no more death in Chicago, and I don't want to see no senseless death. I don't want to see people doing no copycat unaliving of nobody because they think all you got to do is get an order of protection and concealed carry, and you good to go.
That's not. I think like papers have nothing to do with it because people are still going to like break them. Like it doesn't matter. I just think people, like when it comes to this situation, because I'm going through the same shit right now. I feel like with papers, it's like a way. Just I think like how the government make it seem like it's papers are to keep you safe, but like when you bring that up to the police, they don't take it serious.
Our offer was accepted.
Wait, really? And the mortgage?
Locked in. Oscar from New American Funding.
Until there's a red and black tape. So it's like, because I've been through the same shit. And like when I try to actually call the police and do things the legal way, it's like they don't do shit. So when you take it into like your own perspective to do it, it's a problem. So it's like you don't know with papers, like the PPO shit and the restraining order, like you really don't know. So I do feel like it was a setup, but we don't know until it's proven in court if it goes to trial, you know. But it's just unfortunate that a mother, sister, and daughter was gone. You know, it's just sad the world we're living in. And it's Satan world right now, so he's gonna try to take as many people as he can. Unfortunately, it's a mad, crazy situation because I feel like he is the suspect and everything. Like he was the one that had both of the girls, and he knew what he was doing. It was like he's like a puppet master. He had both of them on his hand, and he knew exactly what he was doing. And I thought the person that was on that phone call was probably talking to him, and he probably didn't go to the funeral because he probably was the person that set it up, you know. But it's some people that go to their funerals that they kill the person. So it's just weird how everything happened. And then for him to be walking in her blood, like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Like, even though you were the person that is involved in it, she has some respect for her. Like, come on, man. Like,
the police were supposed to secure the crime scene.
Girl.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. April, how you doing? What are your thoughts on it?
I had a question. It was said that he was supposed to be Carlos. He got a court date coming up. I think he did for the domestic violence against Romeo. Could they bring charges up if he got the court date coming up?
You say he's supposed.
I wonder. Can you hear me?
Yes, I think that's a good question for Tess.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Tess. You know all this type of information. I'm gonna let you handle it.
To see if he has an upcoming. Just give me one moment. I'm checking the court system to see.
She checking for you, April.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like they should be able to bring that up on him.
I know that's over the 8th because the other lady said
it's not right.
I don't know if they can.
And he needs to pay for it because he started it. The whole thing with both of them.
Mm-hmm. And you heard what the mom said. The mom said Carlos confessed to her it was his fault. Did you hear that?
Yes. Yeah, I sure did. And it does seem like it because it was just too right. Everything fell in order. Bam, bam, bam. Like he knew she was coming. He got to drop the baby off. Regardless of if she was there, they said she was there, 3 days anyway.
And I'm glad she confirmed that the mother had the baby that
month. But the whole point is you knew that they had this type of relationship, bad blood.
So I'm glad the mother confirmed that.
So knowing that, I think they should bring them charges up if he got a court date coming up, and he should get charged for murder.
Well,
unaliving. I'm sorry.
Well, he's not on the court call for any upcoming court dates that I see.
Well,
I checked the Cook County court call for the next 5 days. He's not on any court calls.
Okay. So yeah, that probably was a lie, lie too.
No,
and then it's a lot that we don't really know. That probably happened prior to, but it still don't add up right. It's not math ain't math. Like it's too many missing pieces, but the finger is pointing at the dad. I do believe that.
I know I'm looking at the state attorney's office sideways because just what is going on in the state attorney's office to where it so quickly. Like I know that because we had the laws changed and it's a no cash bond, that even though it was a homicide that happened, that she could still be released with no bond having to be required. But why isn't there? I mean, just something like this. This is just, it's unsettling. It's unsettling at best.
And then, like I said, and like you're saying with the crime scene, he had blood. It was blood everywhere. He touched some. I think the bystander was standing and touched the baby. She had blood on her hand. She looking like, what's going on? I mean, it was just too much.
Yes.
It was an overkill. It was overkill in my opinion. And, I hate that that the family have to go through this. It was too quick. They let her go. The public didn't even really know.
And it's,
that they let her go.
In the
I think she was let go with them before 48 hours
of blood in your body, or up to 10.5 pints. And so when you're looking at the amount of blood on the street you can basically say that's definitely 5 liters. Okay?
Yeah.
And so with the police coming to the scene that way, they should have made sure that scene was secured and everything and everyone was accounted for. You need to be on this. It's a shooting. You know, it's like a lot of police came after the fact, but initially it was like, what, 2 police officers, 4 police? Like, what is that? What type of response is that?
Yeah, they didn't block nothing off. It was just like everybody was just in the middle, in the mix of it, you know, who is who, you know. It was a lot. It was a lot to see. And I couldn't imagine. But
April,
I'm just...
Do you live in Chicago, April?
I'm in Detroit.
Oh, you in Detroit. Same thing, honey. But I'm talking about Chicago. And so it's crazy as shit, man. What the heck? This is like being in hell. I'm not playing with y'all. You had the girl Mellow Bucks when they shot her party up downtown. I was leaving the Ravinia from seeing Nas.
Yeah. I'm still stuck, you know, not to switch subjects, but that pool party, that incident with the guy that they were trying to say was self-defense where he stabbed a young girl and 2 other people.
Yeah.
And, well, at least in his case, he had just got out of jail for some crap. But, you know,
yeah, I remember
thank God that they got him. But this case,
girl, how about the white?
This wasn't self-defense.
Chicago pools, the white lifeguard that shot that young black man and killed him. Talking about somebody stealing.
I ain't hear about it. Yeah, the law's got to be stiffer, and because, like you said, it could be copycats around here.
Get a lawyer to help fill out my disability paperwork.
That is true. Everybody's
sort
of thinking, I can do this because I'm licensed to carry, and that won't be good.
That's just too cut and dry.
Yeah, that won't be good.
They got the
too cut and dry. They let her go.
They got the law stiff when they want them to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that though. I ain't ever seen nothing like that. I think that's discriminatory. I ain't ever seen like she said, I ain't never seen that shit.
And it was right by the school. I'm sorry. Thank you, Gigi. I just wanted to come up here, and I was
Thank you, April.
I love you, girl.
I love you too. Your question, 1,000 people got that same question, so I'm glad you asked. But I want to I can't pronounce your name. Don't hate. Are you there? Don't hate. What the meat? Okay, is this a prank? What is this? Hello, are you there? Fizzy. Are you okay? I'm gonna let you go, Wyatt. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's Holly playing on the phone.
Well, I hope not.
I was cracking up.
Well, who else would do it? Who else would do it?
Where my blick shit?
she probably in the bushes.
Motherfucking blick then.
Anybody want to donate a coffee to my
bushes? I'm sorry. One last thing. Having that gun with that baby in the car, she was supposed to have it locked up.
And I'm not gonna be up here long.
And even after she did the unaliving, she was supposed to have it locked up and presented that to the police.
Why?
You know,
why didn't she just get in her car and leave?
I know it. And you got a whole baby. The baby, what, 3 months?
In the car and shit. Look, I got my baby in the car. I'm gone. I ain't gonna
gone.
And nobody mess. You call me when it's over, child. Call me when it's over.
Well, I got a question for both of y'all. So why did she say she really wanted to take people's life away from here?
Because that's how she felt. That's why I feel she was calm and calculated. And she put everything, all the ducks in the row.
I was gonna say that one post when she said she got to start unaliving people. That was her change. That was the time, and she did it.
Yes, that right there that's something to look at in itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because when you do that nowadays, when you do what they call it cyber attack, that's what it is. It's cyberbullying.
Yeah, I'm surprised that post even stayed up. So I told my cousin I was gonna crack his knuckles, and because that's what he do all the time. Because he a truck driver, and Facebook was like harassment. I'm like, what the hell?
Yep, I'm surprised they left that up there like that and didn't even take that into consideration. That right there should tell you alone that's what she wanted to do. Yep. And he knew what would set her off. He knew she was a firecracker, and she went on here and did what she had to do, regardless of where she was at. She knew what type of person she was, and he knew. I'm sorry, what type of person she was.
He did,
and he let it happen.
I think I'm getting a whole bunch of trolls. They starting to pop up, and only people I can think of, this got to be Holly and Carlos crew. Because that's the only thing I can think of. You should see in my backstage the type of stuff I'm seeing. And I don't even know to click or not, but I need y'all to stay right here, April and Tess.
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
Because I don't know if Holly, is she affiliated with gang or what, girl? I don't know.
Yeah. And you don't know.
Oh. They call her Holly Rockabye Baby in the streets.
That's right. Is that her gang name? Because then they said that ain't really her real name.
Yeah, Holly Rockabye Baby. That's the gang name.
All I know is the FBI office is right in Orleans. Shit, I know what the FBI office is.
They're right there.
Much, baby. I call them alphabet people.
Yeah, okay. But honey,
at all, baby. I call them. And if you, especially if something go over the internet, baby, that's federal right there. Fuck around and find out when people be knocking at your damn door.
I mean, they just let her go.
Why
like
in the comment section talking about it was just a joke? This ain't no joking matter.
No.
This ain't no joking matter.
Talking
about it was just a joke. Why we kick you off? Because Romika's nothing to play with.
Yeah, because it's serious.
Those people there at the funeral
play with.
Exactly.
That think that shit funny don't believe in God, and every knee will bow and every tongue will confess. So ain't no argument on that.
Amen. Amen to that. Yeah, that's just it's a wake up call for a lot of these women getting with these men. They, you know,
it is.
It's terrible. Look, my daughter.
Pick up and go to another.
And I hated that she had her first baby by a guy that got more than one baby baby mama. Because it's like you have to deal with that, and sometimes they go with their issues back and forth, and I tell her stay out of that. Don't do that.
Now, Tanisha, I want to bring you up, but it keeps on saying device is not connected, Tanisha. So get your vice together. And Core Champion, you got a death. Core got a death picture on their picture, like it's a skeleton of a death. And I'm afraid to put that person up because I just think demons, right? Okay. Now Rose, this is what Rose said. It says y'all need to stop trying to make it seem like Romika Meeks is innocent when she knew what the F she was doing.
Right
I don't care how y'all try to make it seem she should have left after dropping him off. What are your take on that, April and Tess? And Tanisha, it still say device is not connected. But April, Tess, y'all take that. What y'all think?
Unless that person has footage of the scene, she can't say what happened. The only thing we know for certain is this young lady was alive, and it didn't seem like it was an issue of self-defense because I didn't see no bruises or blood on the body.
And I think in the heat of the moment, like I said, they knew her. They knew how she will react. You know what I mean? And considering that she knew that if she seen her, she will react that way, meaning want to fight or whatever case may be. Now, Holly don't want to. She ain't no fighter. This, that, obviously. But to me, that was a set off. That set her off.
And then here's the thing about people saying about everybody was in a public place and public area, correct? We from the scene, that's a public area. We seen sidewalk in the street. This was not a crime scene inside of anybody's personal dwelling or home. Okay, this was outside in the public, and everyone has the right to be in public.
Exactly. It's a public place. And how you live? Why you live? It just seemed like he even set that up. How long you been living there to be by the school like that? I'm just saying. I don't know. It's just too much. Seem like it's just not.
Nobody wants to deal with the fact that this was a senseless homicide.
Yeah.
What was the gain of this happening? What bettered the situation in any way? You don't think that it would have been a better situation to drive away, leave the area, leave the scene? You don't think that would have been a better choice? She had that option.
Yep.
When he had her in a headlock, no, she was able to get to her car. That means she should have been able to pull off and leave, back up and leave.
That's true.
Exactly. You had that baby in harm's way.
Had an order of protection. Flip around the block and call the police, right?
Exactly.
That's the case.
The real Nikki want to know, why did she bring the gun in the first place with her newborn in the car? Even if she was in the area 3 days earlier, this was planned. What do you guys takes about that?
I believe Nikki.
Well, outside of this even being a situation, there's plenty of women that keep guns in the car just because of how Chicago is. However, knowing that you know this person, knowing that this person shares a child with a man that you share a child with, why not just leave the situation? Why do you have to do the ultimate, something that you cannot recover from?
I agree. I totally agree. If you had the protection order against her, you knew, like I said, they knew what type of person she is. Like me, I'm not a fighter. I'm too old. I'm 48. I ain't about to be fighting nobody. And then, call me whatever, scared cat. I'm gonna walk away.
Me too.
I'm not about to stand there and prove a point, do all that. No, I know Romeo like that. Okay, here she come. Bye.
Yeah.
I'll call you later.
She come, I go.
Yep.
It's nothing wrong with that. It's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I would rather do that, right? And sleep with that. I can't sleep knowing that I unalive somebody. Okay, I'm gonna have a problem with my conscience. I'm just gonna replay in my mind. It may seem, when you angry, it may seem justified, but after time, you really have time to, because what is going to be the end of it? Are you going to live happily ever after with this man, or is it going to always be something in the front or back of his mind?
Exactly. Yeah. And one thing my daddy told me, having a pow, there's one thing it's good for, and it's taking you out. People say, why they just didn't shoot her in the leg? Well, she did, and she just kept going.
She shot her multiple times. Why shoot her at all?
Period.
State of Illinois, you have the duty to retreat. If she made it to her car, the state attorney should have been asking, why ain't you leave? You made it.
I think that she did it because she wanted to unalive her ass. She could have shot up in the air. She could have shot her tires. She could have shot anywhere just to say, hey, this is a warning, bitch. Okay.
And here's the thing with that. If she would have fired a warning shot, they would have took her ass to jail.
What?
If she would have fired a warning shot, the police would have took her ass to jail and said she endangered the public.
Oh, you can't even do that? Shit.
Take her to jail.
You can't do that? Look, I really don't know. Good thing. Look, April, I
didn't know that either.
You see that shit, April?
They're going to charge you with lawful use of a weapon, which is a UUW, and a few other things. And then they're going to take your gun card. They're going to do all that shit. Who the fuck is you to fire a warning shot?
They just have to shoot your ass then, right? April, you just have to shoot.
Right. But see, what's the lesser of two evils? Shooting in the air or getting unalive. She would have got, like you said, more charges with that than unaliving her. That don't make sense.
My point is, she shouldn't have shot the gun, period. If they would charge her for firing a warning shot, she should have been charged for unaliving someone in the public way. She's still in public. Way. It's laws against firing guns, even with a CCL, around public transportation, around schools, and all of these things.
That's
so
true.
If you can't shoot a warning shot, you shouldn't be able to shoot nobody. And it's okay. Investigation over. Where they do that shit at?
Look, Miss Lady, she kind of crazy. She shocked too. She said, "What? You can't shoot a warning shot?" Listen,
the police is playing a wicked ass game, and the state attorney too, because they know damn well, baby, if I go outside right now with FOIA card, and I done had my FOIA card for over 15 motherfucking years, okay, going on 20 years, and I fire a shot up and outside my house.
Oh yeah, you going down?
Oh baby, they locking my ass. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
Well, I'm glad y'all saved me because I had this like playing in my mind. If somebody gonna come, I'm gonna shoot in the sky, just to warn them, to scare them off. But I guess they're just gonna have to take this bullet now.
Shit. Backyard in Illinois, yeah. If you own your property, yes. But once you step up off your property, talking about a warning shot, baby, it's a wrap. And like click away.
What you say, G? You be shooting up in the sky like fireworks.
Right. I'm doing good,
Yeah.
It's warning shots every day. Shit, no, them niggas just be shooting every day. They just be shooting every day in Chicago, baby. They unload in a minute. Some shooters around the corner, honey. I got half of them niggas jobs, and I ain't playing. They drive trucks. Most of them drive. I think all of them drive trucks. That's all the hell they could do after all that activity. Okay. And the rest of them still in jail for a murder down the street.
Anybody want to?
Okay, Tess. What if I get a fireworks on my back pocket and light it up?
It depends on what area.
Don't aim it at nobody.
You light some fireworks in the wrong neighborhood in Chicago, they're gonna light your ass up there.
Okay. Same here.
They ain't gonna be trying to wonder if it's a firework. Shit, girl, no.
Yeah, she shouldn't have had that at all.
Latanya, I would love to invite you up, same as Natasha, but it says the device is not connected. Your devices are not connected. I don't know why, but once you get the devices connected, I can bring you up. Core, I'm still on the fence about you. I got to pray about this because Core is the same person that had that devil stuff, that skeleton, and then they're going to change it to an L. Like I forgot. Okay. Brandy said, if Brandy said, if I have an order of protection against somebody, I'm not going to be around that person.
I mean, if possible, yeah. And if you come around, I'm leaving.
That's what I said. Especially if I know what I'm dealing with. I'm not about to come in and just prove a point. Nope.
Absolutely. Especially with my baby in the car.
Ooh, did y'all see what the surface side of CC said? Now you know this ain't right. They put a woman in jail for 3 years for firing a warning shot to stop her husband for coming after her. So yes, true.
Yeah, I remember that. Been in jail for longer than that for firing a warning shot. Shit.
Damn, April, we would have been in jail, right?
State you live in, you can't do that.
Me and April would have been in jail. And so, Tess, can I tell them I didn't know the law? Is that gonna do anything?
Girl, ignorance of the law is no excuse, honey. They're going to take you right in. They say, we'll get you a public defender to explain your charges.
Oh, that's so messed up if I didn't know for real.
Girl, you better be about that life, you know? The reason I know is, let me tell y'all, right? When I was 18 and 19, I was a pistol packing fool. Do you understand me? I ain't have gun card the first. I used to go and steal my granddaddy 22, pearl handle 22, and walk around the motherfucking neighborhood like Annie Oakley. Anybody say anything, baby, I was firing off rounds, okay? So I'm in the mall one day. White girl in the mall accused me of stealing. I'm like, I ain't steal shit. Check my purse. I done went off on the call all kinds of bitches, everything, right? This in the early, like 1991, right? Police come, they check my bag. Baby, they pulled out that 38. I had a 38 that girl, they like to die. They took me into the police station. The police ladies was like, look, y'all, police ladies, not nice. They say you go in the county, chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Truthfully, are you there? Okay, truthfully, I don't know what's going on with you. You truthfully keep coming up, then coming down. I keep on saying hello, and then they change their name to Little Scooby-Doo. Do y'all think that's a prank, Little Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, because why you can't be who you are? I mean, what's that about? Who are you?
Well, I'm afraid they're going to show their ass and be who they are. I want them to be civil and act accordingly. Now, truthfully speaking, are you there? Why you keep on going down? Truthfully.
My apologies. My fault. I pushed the wrong button.
Okay, you sound far away. At first, I thought you was about to do some voodoo stuff. You sound far away.
Oh, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ.
Talking. Okay, because you see how you echo like you like in a one of the big.
Usually gonna be playing, y'all. Something else.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's scary. Okay. Truthfully, you ready yet?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you much better. Okay. What are your thoughts about all of this?
Okay. I came in a little at the end of the video, but it was a comment that was made about why didn't she just keep going? From my understanding, speaking of Miss Romeo, if you see the line, I don't know how many people drop their children off or take them to school, but sometimes there's a line, and sometimes you're not allowed to go past the line. For her to have been able to go into the school and drop her son off, I'm believing that she was double parked. And by her being double parked and me doing the map search and seeing that the highway is pointed directly the way that her car was pointed, and for her to be behind her child's father, as well as the second baby's mother, car being to the right of hers, that alone just explained to me how he was able to get out of the car, come up to her car, abuse her, then give the girl, the second child's mother, the order, inadvertently saying to Romeo, she's going to shoot you. She's going to get her gun. She's going to get her gun, which then made her say, I'm going to shoot you, B. Then turn around and go to the car, get her gun out, then commence to shoot Romeo. After, not while he had her in the headlock, but literally the second she was released from the headlock, then the bullets rang out. To me personally, if the witnesses did not go up there and actually give a statement from what I was just hearing from the video, how that witness came on your platform and gave her account for what she saw, I feel as though that now it's time for her family to subpoena YouTube to be able to get that person's information in order to move forward with trying to get in contact with that witness, so that way they can get some viable statements on behalf of her daughter. And that's what I feel.
All right. Baller said, where is the interview? The interview was done by Cleopatra, okay, in Chicago. But go here at the the Criminal Villains YouTube channel. Right here, the Criminal Villains YouTube channel is up and is in public. So if you guys missed it, we talked about this interview.
And standing all over.
Where she talks about everything. Romeo mom and her sister, they confront Holly Johnson. That video that Holly Johnson posted up about what was she saying? I could never video. They confront that. They confront Carlos. They confront everything on the internet that's rumored. They told us that Carlos did not have the son, that Romeo had the son that day. They told us that it was on some street, but it was not in front of Carlos' house. That's what they're saying. So you have to watch this video in its entirety. I'll play a little bit in the beginning, but it's going to be at the Criminal Villains YouTube channel. I just play a little bit for those that missed it.
This is her mother. This is the mother of Romeo Meeks Blackman, 31 years old.
They want to make it look like Romeo was fighting with Holly. All these posters they putting up is her and Carlos 3-4 years ago. I mean, why didn't they put up videos of her in the nail shop and he pulling up, jumping on her? Why didn't they put up the video 2 weeks earlier of that she's dropping her baby out and she's running in the middle of the street and almost get hit because he's down there threatening her? Why didn't they where is the video of her literally at Holly harassing her, trying to fight her? Where is that?
We don't need all the details to think in a rational manner, right? So rationally, this is a woman that probably got back from Romeo. She got a restraining order on Romeo. She seeked criminal justice education. She was at a school she wasn't supposed to be. When you are so afraid of your life, you would never walk in the lion's den. Carlos' school is there. That's the lion's den. At any moment.
All right, that's just a little piece of it. But it's a long interview. Like I said, it's going to be at the Criminal Villains. So take it, share it on Facebook so people can know about it. Shout out to Fifi. You know, you my boo, donating $5. Holly people trying to storm the live. Party crashers, gear up. Let's get ready to fight. Okay. I see you, KFC. If you got something to say, make your way down here, KFC. All right. So they came up at Scooby-Doo. So let's just let little Scooby, are you there?
Yes, can I be heard?
Okay, listen, little Scooby.
Y'all judging the mess out of me, boy.
I did judge you. I didn't know because you had that skull on that picture and it says court.
But it was barbells because I work out, so that's why it wasn't.
Okay, I'm sorry for judging you. But I just got bombarded by another person, you know, so my head was all, and then I know I'm talking about Chicago, so it's gang. I'm a little nervous, you know. Rockabye baby. I'm like, man, is these gangs coming? Like, so I apologize. Little Scooby, you have the floor.
I wanted to tell Tess the court date for Carlos is allegedly in October. Him and Romeo was supposed to go to court because they have an open domestic violence case on Carlos. Carlos also was not supposed to be around any guns. And he lied and said that he didn't know that girl had a gun. But then the witnesses say that he told Romeo that.
Well, he told her to go get it out the car.
I feel like Carlos wanted Romeo gone and he used that girl to play it out because he couldn't be around no guns. And then yesterday I was on somebody's YouTube, I forgot who it was, and we were in the comments and somebody said, why did Carlos have on a bulletproof vest? So I never noticed it in the original video, but when I went back to the original video, if you freeze frame it, it looks like he's wearing something that could be a bulletproof vest.
Wow.
And that's definitely illegal. You're not supposed to have access to be wearing a bulletproof vest.
Why would he have that?
Yeah, according to his background, he's not supposed to be around firearms either. And he's supposed to have like a reporting on that. You know what I mean? Having to check in regards to that. So good. Thanks for finding out about the court information. You know, again, I only checked the court call for the next 5 days. You know what I'm saying? To see if he had any upcoming cases. Well, but I don't have access to the criminal case system to find out if, you know, he in fact has to come to court in October.
Yeah, I brought up that vest thing because when Romika's mother said that he rushed home to change clothes and then go back up to the school.
She did say that.
I'm like, yeah, but then when I freeze frame, you can definitely see that he's wearing something that looks like a bulletproof vest.
Wow. Little Scooby, I'm so sorry. And I wish I would have had you up here early because I like you. I'm going to be honest with you. I like how you're talking. My bad. Oh, my God. So is somebody got it misconstrued, I guess. Is it? Oh, could he have a bulletproof vest on, or are you saying that's illegal?
You're not allowed to have bulletproof vests unless you're a police officer in Illinois.
Really?
Right.
Are you serious? I didn't. A lot of stuff you telling me, Tess. I had no idea, Tess. Where you been out all my life? Educated, Tess. I had no idea, Tess.
Educate me.
Yeah, because you know a lot of guys tried to do that. Like, I think that was in style like about 5-6 years ago.
Lisa, he better wear one now.
If you had a real one, you was going to jail. If you had the fake one, they was like, oh, okay, you know, it's just a fake little vest, pop some polyurethane crap, but. Yeah, you're not allowed because what you walking around with a bulletproof vest on, they more concerned about what you're going to do than your protection of yourself. If that was the case, everybody would be walking around this
with a bulletproof vest.
You need one just to get on the damn bus, baby.
I swear. But I did hear something. That was something I did hear, that he had a court date coming up in October. And that's what makes me wonder if they're going to bring, I know they're going to have to bring that up. He may go down on that date. Because he wasn't supposed to be around no firearms.
I hope so, because he knew exactly what was going on, exactly what was going to happen. And his family is trying to say he did the best he could to avoid Romika. No, he did not. No, he did not. And how he sat on that car talking through her phone like it was a piece of slice. It just pissed me off because she was sitting there like she was an innocent bystander. I thought she was one of the witnesses.
Me too.
Yeah.
He looked like a witness too.
He walking back and forth through the blood, tracking blood everywhere, touching people's hands and stuff. It just, the whole scene just pissed me off. Like,
ran away. I thought they did the shooting and ran away until that lady started shouting, "She did it! She did it!"
Yeah,
you know.
And then when
I got
like she was trying to pat her down, that's when the girl screamed down, "Said the gun in the car!
What you mean?
He talking about it's self-defense. It's self-defense. And then he give her a pound.
The fist bump.
Fist bump, yeah.
I can almost guarantee y'all, if I had a restraining order on a man and he came around and he fought me and I shot him, they would take my ass to jail and charge me, and I will have to go to court and the jury or the judge will have to decide.
Yep.
They did what they wanted to do, them police.
I'm wondering who she know, because she is a criminal justice major, so I'm wondering who she know on the inside, because it's no way. It's no way that she should be walking free.
And that was a heavy call that she made. That was a heavy call, and that's why I would sue her in civil court, and in discovery, I would make her ask, give me them phone records. Yep, subpoena them phone records. I need to know who you was talking to.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that'll get a lot of stuff out of the way.
Yep.
Yeah, because she was, whoever she was talking to, she was talking like she was about to, this was about to happen. They about to do this. You could just tell where she was talking to that phone.
Whoever she was talking to, she already
wasn't nervous at all.
I would have been scared as shit. I'd have been like, whether I had a restraining order or not, whether the girl beat me,
she wasn't scared enough. I mean,
okay,
I would be
was
like, oh my God,
I just. And here go the, I would be like, I'm finna go to jail. They finna take me to jail. Oh my God, I'm going to jail. I would have been, I would have lost my shit.
Yep. Then they got her mug shot. She don't got a scratch, a black eye, nothing.
I ain't even
got a mug shot.
I ain't seen no
mug.
Where we gonna get that mug shot at? So we want to see.
Somebody sent it to me. It was all on that boy page, his Carlos friend page. He been posting a whole lot of stuff. So people that's on Romika's side, they've been posting stuff too. So she had a mug shot. It is to find out. She don't got a scratch. She don't got a black eye. She don't got nothing to say that she was in no type of physical altercation at all. They planned that.
See what Romika should have did. And again, she probably didn't know. Because when you're dealing with a sick psychopath, narcissist like that, you have to record everything, take pictures, and she could have been sending these things to her mom. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why they don't have so much to put out. You know what I'm saying? Like even she should have had the job recording, him coming up to the job. They should have been doing all of that. But, you know, sometimes when you don't know that you're dealing with a psychopath like that, you're not going to think like that. You know what I'm saying? But he knew to do it to her because he knew what he was doing his for. Okay? He knew what he was doing his for. And the new baby, the new baby mama also knew why she was doing hers also. But Romika, she didn't know to do all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know. She didn't know to have someone with her sometimes if he may show up and things in that nature. She didn't know that, but that narcissist, he did.
Can you share that in the live? Because you got the capability of producing. Can you share that mode with us?
Or tell me where to go. Where to go?
I know I screenshotted it.
I'm so sorry, and I wish I would have had you up here early because I like you. I'm gonna be
honest with
me.
Okay, so
while we
TJ. Yeah, that's me. Okay, while we waiting, Latanya, are you there? I'm glad that you got it together. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, we wanted to hear what you have to say as well.
Okay. Can I talk?
Yes, you can.
Okay, my opinion, I believe they set her up, that she did have that restraining order, and they're trying to say she dropped it. But I believe that no good baby daddy had her to go get a restraining order on Mika and get that gun because he know how she react. But Holly provoked that. I believe that was straight murder. They both need to be in jail. There's no way that girl should be walking or him. He's not even supposed to be around weapons. You know what I mean? He's not supposed to be around weapons. I don't see how she got out. That is straight murder, and they set that beautiful queen up. And I want justice for her and her family. Her son didn't deserve that. Her mother, her sisters, not him. That was a setup. They set her up. She didn't want his ass no more. She was done with him, and he couldn't take that. And Holly was jealous of Mika.
I believe that too. But he had
so justice for her and to her mother and all the family and to her son. My sympathy and heart goes out to you guys. I'm praying for justice. I'm gonna be on here. Justice, justice, justice. I don't care about no gang. I got gang too. I'm gonna speak my mind and my opinion. They both need to be behind bars. Period. It was a setup. It was a setup, and Carl, he need to be ashamed of himself. Mika was beautiful and gorgeous, and Holly was jealous of her, honey, because she had it like going on. Okay? The girl was jealous, and the man, he was mad because he couldn't have her, so.
But the feeling keeps kicking in.
I believe they set her up. When she got that restraining order, then he had that Holly girl to get a restraining order and get the pow. And you could tell that with that day, Holly was provoking her. He should have never had Mika no chokehold. You know what I mean? And then you have her in a chokehold and all this, and then this helper go get her pow. She wasn't scared because she could have got in her car and drove away or locked her doors. They set her up. They
or call the police like she's supposed to do. If Romika was violating a protective order, she's supposed to call the police.
Call the police. But just how it happened, you could see it. I believe they set her up from day one. This ain't just happened. This was a planned out plot. That's what I believe.
Yep.
It was a planned out plot. And she got released. They don't have no mugshot. He's not supposed to be with weapons. And how he did just
watched her lay there, and you have a baby for this woman, nigga. You was hating on her because, honey, she was getting hers. She was getting all hers, honey, and he was hating on her. So he feel like if he can't have her, nobody else can have her. And Holly was hating because she was jealous of Mika. Mika had it going on, baby. She was beautiful. She was gorgeous, smart. Yeah. She'd be on there doing her little dance move, taking care of her son. Holly, you need to be ashamed of yourself if you're on here. And Carlos, you too. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's straight murder. Just because you got a license for a gun, because I got a license to carry one. But I can't go around pow-pow nobody. But you talk all this shit on the internet. You should have got business through them hands, but you did the coward way. And that was unsenseless. This should even be, that woman should not be unalived. And it's sad. I've been crying ever since that day because it's hurtful and it's sad. And Chicago needs to get it together because that was straight murder, and I want justice for Mika and her son and family. Period.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow this case all the way to the end.
I'm going all the way with it too. I'm not stopping. Yep. I'm going all the way too. I don't care about no gang. I got family. But I'm not on here for that. I'm on here for justice for Mika. But if anybody trying to come my way, I'm going to protect mine. I'm going to protect mine because you just can't go around killing nobody because you got life to kill. You see the video, and then that old messy boy that was showing them videos to make it seem, the old videos to try to make it seem like Mika was in the wrong. He showed a couple videos, but he said he hadn't seen Carlos in 5 years. I don't believe his lying ass.
He didn't know and didn't even know the man had a new baby.
Thank you. But Carlos knew that Holly had that gun. He didn't warn Mickey. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing. He looked senseless. If I didn't know he had a baby by this beautiful queen, the way he did that, it was senseless. He wanted
that
her.
Man be in the gym every day, and you mean to tell me as little as she was, she wiggled her way out of your chokehold, you let her go.
He let her go, and he knew Holly was going. That's why I said it was a plot. See, Mika was getting on with her life. She didn't want that bum. She didn't want him. And then Holly in the video talking about, I would never. And Holly, if you on here, you talking about elderly people wiping their ass, you better watch yourself because you're going to get old one day unless somebody take your ass out. You ain't on that. Period. Talking about elderly people. She had an honest job and had it going on, and you and your Carlos was jealous of her. But Carlos ain't supposed to be around guns. He needs to be arrested. She needs to be arrested, cut and dry. Where's her mugshot? Show that she went to jail. Everybody have to have a mugshot when you go to jail, or did they just take that heifer down for questioning? I've been looking for a mugshot.
I'm on his page now looking for it, but I can't find it. Y'all see I'm on his
You got to be in the comments because he got a whole bunch of stuff, and it be people all in the comments that be mad at him, so they post stuff. So you probably never find it digging through. The picture that I have, I don't know how to share it, but it's from when they picked her up.
Yeah, but where's the mugshot?
She ain't beat up. She definitely not beat up in the picture that I got.
Yeah, because but where's the cameras at? The cameras just show that's not all what happened. They showing us what they want us to see.
They have people think they're going to arrest her ass.
They showing us what we want to see.
It's like they should be investigating it either. That's why I said I don't know. She must know somebody up there because the way the whole situation was handled was just crazy. Like it was 3 days, and they actually said that she was released the very same day.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard, and it's sad. Chicago, Trump need to go clean that up because that don't make no sense. She should have been in jail. He should have been in jail. He's a heartless. I just can't believe it. And they both need to be arrested and charged for premeditated murder.
That's what they worked on that whole weekend. They was together. How they was gonna get Romeo.
Thank you. Yes, they did. You can tell them. You look at it. You can tell.
That's it.
And see, Carlos, the one that had, check this out. Carlos was the one that had Holly to get that restraining order and go get that gun. That was a setup move. So he knew how Mika was. You know, she gonna protect herself and her little buck gonna fight. So Carlos have 85% to do with that shit. He had her to get that restraining order and had her get a gun, and they start setting the motion since then. I guarantee you that.
Concealed to carry. I heard she got that concealed to carry in late July. That's what I heard.
Thank you. See, so he just had her to get it and a restraining order. They've been setting that up from day one when he had her to get a restraining order on you because she gonna come and do woo this and that and then pow and now it's self-defense. Bullshit. It was a setup from day one. So we need some justice. And to the family, I'm gonna stay on this. I'm gonna have my voice. I don't care who get mad because I'm gonna speak my piece. And deep down in my heart, I feel it was premeditated murder. So both of them need to do life in prison.
Manipulation at its finest, played out in Chicago streets.
Yes, it's sad. I mean, they just arrested her and let her go. So what did they do? Question her, and they just straight let her go.
That's it.
They didn't even
They say she
investigate
told them she feared for her life, so they had to let her go.
Listen, if she feared for her life, if she can run in the car in the glove compartment on the left side and get a gun, that heifer could have set her ass in that car and locked her doors or turned the pulled off. I don't believe
That's
she
why
feared
I feel
for her life.
like when she was on her phone talking through it like a piece of slice, she was talking to somebody important, and they told her exactly what to say when she got there. Because that's what they said is the reason why she got let go, because she knew what to say. She told them she feared for her life.
And Carlos told her what to say. When they got the restraining order and she got that gun in late July, he put it in motion. 85% I blame him. And Holly, you're going to jail. You got a baby. You don't care about your baby in the car. And then you on the phone looking senseless. Both of y'all. And they need to be ashamed of themselves. Ain't nothing cute about that.
They gonna wind up rolling on each other. If they pick up Carlos when he goes to this court date about this domestic violence and they tell him he going to jail, I feel like he's gonna roll on Holly. They gonna roll on each other.
Thank you. Because the shit gonna get thick. And I'm gonna be here for it. Justice for her. Because like I said, both of them was jealous of that beautiful thing. And she was going to be a nurse. Oh, he didn't want to have that because he feel like she ain't grinding getting it with him. He didn't want no other man to have her. But he go off and get a baby. She didn't know he was with Holly. Mika wasn't jealous of no damn Holly.
Yeah.
It was the other way around. Holly was jealous of Mika. But Mika already knew about how no good that nigga was. That's why she left him alone. And he kept on and kept on. Like he did that day. She was provoked that day. And she went and got that pow and straight killed her senseless. Then I heard the gun jammed. So if the gun would have jammed, she was still going to do, you know what I mean? So she meant to kill her. And in the face, you heifer, you was jealous of her. Shot her in her face.
And according to the witness, she shot her in the face first. So your first shot was a kill shot.
Siempre hay alguien con quien hablar en el 988, la línea de crisis de New Jersey. Para ayuda con la salud mental, el alcohol o las drogas, habla con una asesora.
So he wouldn't get shot.
Thank you. And mess up her face and she lived, but she'd have kept shooting that gun if it wouldn't have jammed. And this was just senseless and heartless. That Carlos couldn't accept she was moving on without his tired toe up ass. Holly and Carlos should have been on their way to work. Yeah, they should have been on their way to a job. But no, they want to mess with her. And Carlos knew everything gonna happen because he put it in motion. And he told her how to play it. Because did y'all see when he gave Holly that dab?
The fist bump.
And said, oh, this is defense. I seen all that.
Yeah.
I seen all that.
And he kept trying to shut up the witnesses and trying to tell them to mind their business and go on somewhere, get on out of here.
He was just heartless. So while he having Romeo in the headlock, because he did, Holly could have went and got her car and locked the door. She didn't fear for her life. She premeditated and did that to her. But it's gonna be some justice. Romeo gonna get some justice, baby. And I hope they pick his ass up on this court date and they gonna start rolling on each other. And baby, there it is. Let them go on and roll on them. I just want justice for her because that was a cold-blooded murder.
Yes, it was.
And to the mother, my condolences to her sister, family. I feel so sorry for her son.
So I've been sad about this since it happened. Like she my family. I've been in them chat rooms and Facebook pages arguing for her because she ain't here no more.
Yeah, I've been arguing too. I got 2 accounts. I've been arguing, and they said this that boy that was showing them the picture, the one he said he ain't seen Carlos in 5 years. I cuss his ass out.
Hey, cuss him out every day. Because what are you doing? Like,
y'all know Carlos gave him them videos to show. Y'all know that, don't you?
I put that together.
Yeah, I put that together. And then he's supposed to be, I guess, Shamika's cousin, God, brother, or something like that. Because she said she had just talked to him. And she said, don't be doing my cousin like that. I mean, he just straight went for, on Holly's side. You wasn't there.
At all, but then trying to tell everybody, don't listen to the witnesses, the people that was there. And you talking about you ain't seen this man or heard from this man in 5 years, but you want us to listen to what you.
And then in the beginning,
he's alive. And I guarantee one thing, I bet you Carlos and Holly ain't over there in that house. Down the street from the school. I bet you they ain't in that house.
Oh no, because his own family said that some of his own friends were saying that he can't go home because he's scared. That's why I say I feel like it's better if they do go to jail because I mean we know this is Chicago.
You know why he's scared? Because if he didn't do nothing wrong, why is he scared? Because he know he plotting and planned. So yeah, nigga, you plotting and planned that now you scared. Okay. Yeah, he ain't going back to that house. And Holly showing. Holly probably back in Milwaukee, girl.
Going back home, honey.
I'm sure she is. That's the best place for her.
That's the best place for her. And if you or Carlos is on here, you need to be ashamed of yourself, Holly, for what you did to that beautiful queen, that mother. You didn't have to do that. You talked all that shit. You didn't want them hands, but you just go do her like that. And like I said, Carlos, you on here, 85% of your coward ass is on you. Period. And I ain't scared. I ain't bad, but guess what? If anybody come my way, I'm protecting mine. Period.
I know that's right. I love Latanya. Latanya, I love your spirit, and I want you to just keep talking. Do you hear me?
Gigi, that was so wrong. That was just senseless. I have never got on nobody's live. Yeah, I never got on no live, but I'm always on, the internet, but I never got on nobody's live. But I said, Lord, give me the strength, because I'm getting on here. I'm going to speak my piece. And like I said, it was premeditated. And justice for Romeo and her son and family. And Carlos, you was a coward-ass man and a father. And they should never let you see that baby no more. Ever.
I agree with that one.
Period. You don't need to never see that baby.
Never.
What he did. He could have stopped that, you guys.
Yes, he could have.
He could have stopped that. But see, he know he couldn't have Mika. He didn't want nobody to have her. But here you got her and a new baby, but you didn't want Mika to have nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what he do. And Holly's a dummy for doing it. Talking about what she'll never do. Girl, please. He running circles on you and he'll be with the next one. So you better watch out for that. Because you think you won. You ain't won. Ain't nothing cute about what you did to that beautiful queen. Absolutely. Ain't nothing fly about that. And you just look so senseless. I thought you was a bystander. Because that's what you looked like at first. And then why would you put the pow-pow in the car? If it was self-defense, when the police came, you supposed to have it on you and say, hey, this was self-defense. Why you go hide it back in the car? The witness had to tell the police you put it in the car. And then you dab in Carlos' hand. What's up with that? Planned murder. But they gonna get theirs. They gonna get theirs. And I'm gonna stay on it. I'm gonna be making calls to Chicago. I do not care because this did not have to happen. I'm 61 years old and I'm gonna speak my piece. And I'm gonna protect me and mine by any means possible. I don't start nothing, but I don't take no shit either. That's just what it is. But y'all you did her wrong, and that's your son's mother. You have been with her for years. If I didn't know that, I would have just thought you didn't really know her the way you did. I know he done looked at them videos, and then you had the other coward to put out videos to make it seem like Mika was the aggressive one, and you and Holly was on the right side. No. That ain't gonna work with me. I've seen the whole puzzle from the restraining orders to when she got the pow-pow and all that. And anybody in their right state of mind can see they set that girl up, that queen up. Mm-hmm. Anybody can see that. Stevie Wonder can see that. Come on, y'all. That was just wrong. That was senseless. It was harmful and distasteful. Like I said, I ain't never been on no live, but I had to come up and speak up for that beautiful queen.
He used Holly.
Your family has experienced moments big and small.
Yes, that's what he did.
Of peace.
As a narcissist will.
Because that was wrong. It was low down and it was dirty. And I hope y'all get life in prison without parole.
Damn Big Z.
There's going to be some justice either way. Prison or street justice. Hey, justice for period.
Oh, Latanya, don't stop. Keep going, girl. Look, I didn't take everybody down. I just want to hear you. Okay, no, you're right. They was screaming.
Gigi, that you can see. Everybody can see that. Everybody can see that was a setup. Carlos told that girl to get a restraining order. Carlos told that girl to get that gun too. Wow. And Carlos put it in motion to unalive that queen. And Holly was so stupid. And her life gonna be over. And then what about your son? You got a newborn baby. And your baby was in the car. And why did both of them come in two separate cars? He came in a truck, she came in her car. Well, we know the queen had her car, but I mean, you could just see the puzzle. How they did it. And they think they're going to get away with it. She thinks because they let her go that she's going to get away with it. No, baby. It's not going to go like that. They just didn't have nothing to go on, and she had a license, but you don't have a license to kill, Holly. And you was not in no danger. But all the shit you talk on the internet, you throw them hands. But you ran like a coward when you got your gun. She wasn't no threat to you, Holly. Your so-called baby daddy had her in a headlock and made sure that and allowed you to run.
Holly only had that pow just for baby mama number one. It wasn't for nobody else. It was only for her. That's why she went and purchased it. That's why she did everything she did, because she did what Carlos told her to do. Okay? That's it.
Onto your car to do that to her. And you did it. That's sad. It's really sad. But both of them need to be in jail. When Carlos go to court, they need to arrest him because he's not supposed to be around no weapons. The weapon came out your car, and that's your baby daddy. Y'all be together. He's not supposed to be around no weapons. So this ain't over. It's not over. Trust me, it's not over. And if anybody say that wasn't a setup, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, because it was a straight set up. And you took the mother, your son. What about your son, Carlos? You didn't care about nothing. You was jealous of her. She was beautiful. She was smart. She was going to be a nurse. She'd be on there doing her little chick jacks and her little cute dances and all that.
I gotta cook some.
And Holly, you couldn't hang with that.
Enough.
You couldn't touch her with a pole. So you was real jealous of Mika. So you put them two together, plot and plan. Like I said, Carlos, 85%.
Open book.
He the one put it in the plan. I don't believe Holly put it in the plan. I believe he was the one. Put the restraining order. Get the gun. So when she come attack,
crime scene, because he lived in
that's what she
Chicago.
did. It was in that order. I guarantee he was in that order. So they need to arrest both of them and have justice for her, because this just can't go like that. She shouldn't have never been let go. Carlos should have got arrested on the scene
I just
too.
seen him drop it, but I couldn't.
But they going by what they said and probably showed a few pictures of Mika being aggressive. But that boy was whooping on her. She didn't want him no more, Gigi. She didn't want him no more. He had been with Holly and had the baby. She wasn't jealous of Holly. What she got to be jealous of? She had her baby first. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's going to be a nurse.
I believe that.
What you tell me? What reason is she jealous of Holly? And I'll wait.
Did you hear what LG said? LG, why you not up here, honey? But LG said Carlos knew he couldn't carry a pow, and he had Holly. He had Holly, his girlfriend, get registered, and they both seek protection orders. And Carlos was documenting videos for evidence.
Did I just say that? Did I just say that?
And he even told the mother, "It's my fault."
Did I just say that? He was doing everything he could do. He documented everything. That's what narcissists do. They document everything. So if something go down, they got proof. Which baby mama number one didn't know to do that, because she didn't know she was dealing with a grimy ass psychopath narcissist. She didn't know that. She didn't know to do all of that stuff. But Carlos knew to do it, and he put baby mama number two up to do all of this and go register to get the pow, get the license. Come on, y'all. Come on. I ain't even got to say no more because y'all know.
What?
Oh, you saw?
He told the mama. The mama said in this interview that Carlos confessed, and he said, "Mom, it's all my fault."
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I told you, 85%. He the one that had Holly to get a thing. She ain't that smart, because if she was smart, she would have did what she did.
My day off, but
he had her to get that protection order, get your pow, so when she come charging you, then this is that. But see, they ain't not showing everything. Yeah, he was trying to record her, but Carlos, you ain't slick. You ain't slick. No. You a fucking dummy. Excuse me for cussing, but you're not slick. You plotted and planned that. And then Holly, you to go to do that and unalive her. You got a baby, but you didn't think about her son. You let that man have you to do that, and you did that. But you're not gonna get away with it. You're not. I don't care who she know. They ain't getting away with that. They're going to prison.
Yeah, I seen that, Brittany.
And I hope they don't never get out. Give them life without parole. Just like you took Mika from her son, justice. Hey, eye for an eye. You need to be taken from yours, and Carlos your ass too. Period. And I'm going to be on here I sure am. I'm not letting this case go, and I'm not gonna rest. They need to get both of their ass and throw the book at them. How they did her. Both of them gotta go. I'm not letting up on this, Gigi. I'm not letting up on this.
Don't let up. Put your foot on the gas.
I am. And Gigi, you know that was wrong. I told you yesterday in the comment when you were saying what you want to talk. I said, do the Romeo thing, because this needs to be shared and everybody need to tune into this.
You're right.
Everybody need to tune into this. Don't let this go. Don't let them get away with doing that to her. Please, y'all don't let this go. Because everybody know that was a setup and premeditated murder. Everybody know that. So Carlos gonna tell the mamas his fault? Of course. Of course. Why you ain't taking your Karen ass home?
Carlos' mother ever gonna
and Holly, you so bad, why you ain't over there? But you bad. You ain't won. Now you scared to go over there. He's scared to go home. They probably looking over their shoulder all day.
Every day. They ain't gonna speak.
Because they know that was wrong. And yet he told the mama that if I was the mama, I wouldn't have been talking to his ass. But that was my child.
You see what Holly did?
I wouldn't have been talking to him, Gigi. That's just me.
And left his punk ass here, okay? Holly went on home, honey. Holly gone home. But left his punk ass right here. Because you know he probably ain't staying in his house. You know, wherever he go, he got to look over his shoulder when he's driving, when he's walking, whatever. He's not going to feel comfortable. I don't give a damn what nobody say. This man is not going to feel comfortable for a long time if he don't go to jail. Okay? He's never going to live comfortable on these streets. I promise you. I promise you he won't. He's not going to live comfortable because he's going to be very scared. He might even have to move out his little apartment where he at now. You never know.
Right.
I wouldn't talk to her for what?
Well, I guess you want to get more information.
He ain't gonna do nothing but lie. You heard Romeo say he wasn't nothing but a big liar. She said that. Carlos, you lie about everything. That's what she said, and I believe her. So he not gonna tell the mama the truth. He not gonna tell that mama the truth. You know he ain't gonna do that, Gigi.
Yeah.
If he was gonna do that when that happened, he would have went and talked to the mama. But only thing the mama know that what he did. Everybody know what he did. But he want to call and say, oh, it's my fault. That's not going to bring my daughter back. I would have never answered the phone for him under no circumstances because Gigi, he's not going to tell them the truth.
No, he's not.
Mm-hmm. He had Holly's side. But he been with Romeo all these years and how he did her. She had black eyes and everything. But yeah, he set up that play. But you're going to jail, Carlos. And Holly, you're going to jail too. Because just because you got a pal, I got a pal. But I can't go around shooting nobody. She wasn't a threat to you. But you should have kept your mouth shut. You could talk that shit, but you don't want to walk it. You don't want to throw no hands. So you unalived her over jealousy and over no good ass man. Because he going to do you just like he did Mika in the end.
Yeah,
I guarantee that.
Yeah.
But hopefully y'all will be in jail doing life. Because that's what y'all deserve, life. You took up that queen from her son. And Carlos, it's sad for you because that was the mother of your child. How could you do that? You showed no emotion. Nothing. He didn't show no emotion. He was threatening witness. And that Mexican girl, I believe everything she said. She didn't have no reason to make that up, Gigi. What's she going to make it for? She didn't know Romeo or Holly. Mm-hmm. So what would she make it up for? She told the truth, what she seen and what happened. And they were calling her a snitch. I seen all that. And y'all need to stop sharing that video with her on that ground. That right there, that's cold. Because if that was your daughter, your sister, you wouldn't like that. Y'all, that's unnecessary. Because that is hurtful. She have a mother, she have siblings, and family have to see that. And one day her son. Because the only thing he had to do is type in, it's going to be here. And it's sad. But Carlos and Holly, they got a cell waiting for you two. And hopefully they take your ass in when you go to court. And then you're going to start running them out. And then Holly going to, be scared. I don't care what she talking about. They talking about gang. When you get up in that seat, all that shit go out the window. Trust me. They're going to start doing this. Watch them. They're not going to stick to the code. They're going to start talking. Yeah, he is. So I let somebody else talk. So I listen. But justice for Romeo. Y'all share this. And everybody, y'all don't let this go. In Chicago, y'all need to get on y'all's Y'all need to get on some. They need to have a lot of people out office in Chicago. It's so much killing, and they just don't do nothing. But on this case,
wow,
I'm sticking with this one. I promise you I am. And
Well,
somebody else y'all can talk. And there go Holly on this. That's the screen she was on saying, I would never. Girl, bye. Okay, somebody else talk.
Thank you, Latanya. We really appreciate you. I love you, girl. Oh my God. I can hear her talk forever, child. All right. So somebody asked, they said, where's the video? I would never. And I guess I have to change the title, but if you go over there to the criminal villains, the video is right here. And Latasha Hinton, I would love to bring you up. She says she knows Holly. She lives in the same city as Holly. But every time you come up here, it says device is not connected.
Yeah, because I wanted to hear from her so bad last night.
DM me.
Something
Okay,
about her
I told
device
you, I
wouldn't
need
let
your
her
help.
up.
I got some questions for you, Brandon Fox, Balenciaga. DM me. You always want to put me on blast in front of these people. If you was a real one, you'll talk to me behind the scenes. All right, so I'll play this video just a little bit. I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
Be begging a nigga to be with me after he got a baby on the way. I would never be having matching t-shirts on with a nigga that got a baby on the way. I would never be trying to play family with a nigga that got a baby on the way. I would never want to be with a nigga that burnt me while I was pregnant. I would never want to be a bitch like that. I would never be telling random people that my baby daddy burnt me. I would never tell nobody no shit like that. I would never tell random people that my baby daddy cheated on me, our whole relationship, my whole pregnancy, that he cheated on me. I would never, you could never get me to tell no shit like that to no random people that I don't fucking know.
All right, so there it is. That is Holly. All right, so this is the new video. Two new videos that came out. You can check it at the Criminal Villains channel. That is Romika, mother, crying down, talking about the negative comments. And also the video of, oh my.
All right, y'all, that's it for me today. I would never go to another man's house and leave my robe in his closet and then tell his baby mother my robe is there. I would never. That's what the fuck you should have said, you nasty ass little whore. Okay? Because from that day on, that's when you start to fucking with Holly. Because that's what her mama said. That was the first day that you start to fucking with her. When you notify when you notified her daughter and told her daughter that robe was in that closet. That was the first day that the mama said that you start to fucking with her. Mm-hmm. So why would you want to be with him? Absolutely, auntie. If he burnt her, why you want to be with him? And then you tell me something. I would never want to be with a man with a baby on the way. But bitch, he was with her and you was cheating with him. And that's how you got pregnant. So what the fuck is you talking about? Make it make sense. So she's basically saying she would be quiet about what he goes to, wait a minute, he'll be quiet about what he does to her. Right. That's what she's saying. What he do to me, I be quiet. I won't tell nobody. Okay? And how you know that he burnt her, right? You didn't hear that come out of her mouth. He told you that. And everything you know about baby mama number one is because he told you. It ain't that you know it's factual. He told you to turn you against her, to make her be the evil one, the demon, the devil, the spiteful baby mother. He made her look like that in your eyes, and you went along with that. You went along with it. As some women do. They don't sit back and put a man in their place, some women, and be like, listen, it's not what we're going to do. You know? And if a man keep doing that constantly over and over, that should tell a female that this man is really not over this woman yet. But no, some of these females, they just toxic, you know what I'm saying, and really think this man loves them and want them and want to be with them, and the other baby mother, the other ex-girlfriend is toxic, but in reality, it's really the man. But instead of you getting to know both sides for yourself, no, they don't do that. They don't do that. And that's the sad situation. And that's exactly what happened in this case right here. He fed Holly so much shit, and Holly believed that everything this man said. And it wasn't his woman. Holly and this girl probably really could have, set shit aside and got along. But no, that's not what Carlos wanted. That's not what he wanted. Carlos got what he wanted. And that's what happened, with the first baby mama. And unfortunately, it turned out to be a bad situation. And that's why Carlos said what he said. It was his fault because he knows it's his fault. He know it. He know it. After baby number one, baby mama number two, they released her. She went on back to her hometown. She went on back. Well, y'all, I'm going to get up off of here. It's 2:40. I gave y'all the commentary for the day. I am fucking tired. I will see y'all next week. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Y'all stay prayed up. Keep God first. I don't know if I'm coming live Monday. I might take a break Monday, and I'll be back Tuesday. Because I do got some more other stuff to talk about, but I'm definitely going to keep in tune with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to keep in tune with this. I ain't going to let this go. If I see more stuff, we definitely going to talk about it. If I don't see it, y'all send it to me, because y'all know sometimes I can't see everything. Ooh, because baby, this has been a roller coaster, okay? So if y'all feel like y'all want to donate, you can donate. My coffee link is there. I'm going to get up off here, y'all. Cook my dinner and just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out. So y'all have a great weekend. And I will see you guys next week. Brittany, if you see anything, you think I missed anything, just send it to me. Because y'all know I don't see everything. Shit, goddamn. I do be missing some shit now. I ain't going to lie. So I love you all. Thank y'all. Thank everyone that timed in with me again today. I definitely appreciate you guys. And I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. And I will see you guys. If not Monday, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Peace and love. Thank you, Brittany. And I will leave my coffee link in the comment section of this live, because if you want to donate, you can. I don't have to always be live. So I will leave the link after I get off my live. Thank you, and everyone have a blessed weekend. Peace and love.